We getting into the part of why you get chosen as the one they want a destiny swap with. I belong to darkness. I am the well. I take back what I said. When it says you don't belong to darkness, it means you don't belong to being hidden. You are supposed to be seen. You have a destiny. You have a purpose. You have a mission on this planet. Yes, she does. They will do that because Nikki is from South Jamaica, Queens, and I'm going to stand on this where I'm from, where I was born. And we have like 50 Cent that's from there, so 50 Cent is really big and he has power now. We have there's a lot of in hip hop history. A lot of people used to be in South Jamaica, Queens. A lot of people used to be, a lot of the hip hop heads used to come out there to South Jamaica, Queens. There was a studio over there on Jamaica Avenue that everybody was going to. That's the same studio where Jam Master Jay ended up dying. Hold on. That's the same studio where Jam Master Jay ended up dying. And so um that's how that's why South Jamaica Queens is. That's what she said. South Jamaica Queens, where I was born and they raised me. She said it in her song. You know what I'm saying? So that's another like love. If anybody from Southside rap, all the girls show love to Nikki. My cousin rapped and she was like, I wrote a song showing love to Nikki. So Nikki gets love from just where she's from first. And that's what makes Nikki so powerful. Then she gets love that spreads out in New York City. And then she has universal love because she don't have just black people who love her. And so that's the thing about Nikki. Nikki do like even when Nikki had that terrible rhyme to Megan Thee Stallion, okay? That terrible rhyme, because now I remember to Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, her fans still was in that room riding for her. I want to hear some more Destiny swaps that failed and backfired. Because unfortunately, man, here's the thing. Here's the thing. What this lady got to say? Her voice. Let me just look on her page, girl. Don't she look like Cardi B when she was outside selling them CDs? Girl, where's the video? The whole tried to Destiny swap. Girl, she look like she funny though. She look like she kind of funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on, y'all. This whole tried to Destiny swap. Hold on. They go that facial feature again. Stop, Bella. Hey, I want to say I don't think Doja Cat is odd. Doja Cat is she's not black. That's Doja Cat. She's not black. Maybe I do. Let's go. I had to rewind a little bit. I like listening to people like this because they be knowing. She look like she is hilarious. She like you be cracking the front. Girl, what? You sure will. It probably. Those people that experience it to that capacity is not paying attention. You're not paying attention. Remember what I said about for those of you who've been around that fake friend? That's what she was trying to do to me. She wanted me to experience what she had gone through. You got to understand that people want you in pain the way that they've been in pain. That's somebody who can't self-reflect. That's the vampire not seeing the reflection in the mirror. People who going through what she talking about, they weren't paying attention. We know. Right. Yes, they do. My mother did not like that fake friend. When she knew, I know my mother is very gifted, very gifted. And something about her just didn't like her. And one time she was on the phone with me and she just didn't feel comfortable with her. She was just like, she wanted me to get off the phone. And I remember the fake friend got real pissed off about why your mother talking to you like that. You know, I taught people how to talk to me. And I'm like, is this bitch trying to get me to fight my mother? What's wrong with this retarded bitch, right? But the reason why is my mother just, something wasn't right with her. She didn't like her. And even when she came to visit and get me and stuff, and we end up backing up and going out her way, my mother didn't really want to fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way that my mother navigates in her house. Whichever door she tells you to go through tells you what she thinks about you, right? And by the door she tells you to go through and how she comes out the room tells me what she sees in you. My mother has Mercury. Her Mercury's in Pisces. She's an Aquarius with Mercury in Pisces, and so she wasn't feeling her. And I have to tell you, anybody that my mother has met that she has not been feeling, that I have, that she don't be wrong about them. She don't be wrong about them. Yes, the fuck it is. The dream also was telling her that the energy exchange, whatever spirit she saw, that was the energy exchange of that person. That's why that person started drinking. We don't gotta get into that. Right. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen dreams like this before. Whenever you are in a relate, I'm gonna tell you now as a chosen one. When you're in a relationship, you got to protect your relationship. I know a lot of times you don't want to do magic, but sometimes you got to protect your relationship. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you chose this person to be the person that you want to be with in love and stuff, you'll have people that goes to the extreme to take them away from you because they know they can't do it so easily. So you need to, that is very, very key. That is very, very key. This is what I want y'all to understand. You don't know how deep the attacks are going on other people's side. So as a chosen one, when you be like, I gotta go jaw this motherfucker. I gotta go bury this motherfucker. I got whatever feelings you got. I'm not gonna say too much, but those who know, who know. I had a situation recently, a while back. Okay, and my cousin was like, "Yo, listen, cousin, do that shit now. What you waiting for? Do that shit now." She encouraged it. She said, "Do that shit now," and she said, "You need to do da 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 da." When I tell you the relief I felt after I did that shit, and then on top of that, I had another one. I could feel that this bitch was talking so dirty and nasty about me. I could feel it. I didn't even know this bitch. Just my first time I ever seen her in my entire life. And I had to do what I had to do. You still got to go up there and protect yourself in the spiritual motherfucking realm. You got to have your shit on deck. You got to have some spiritual insight and intuition. And don't let nobody ever tell you different when you are a chosen one. See, that's the thing. And she already saw it before it happened. So she was prepared for herself, as well as being like, shit, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and be with that bitch. But at the same time, let me do what I need to do for me and mine. Yeah, I told you. I know somebody infiltrate your dreams. I know somebody in my life who said there was a woman that the dad was with that sent some shit to them. Because his father beat the shit out of them in groups. All the girls just beat their asses. And one of the sisters, I guess, is spiritual or whatever. And I was listening to it and I was like, yeah, she did magic to him, but it ended up affecting all of y'all. It ended up affecting the whole house. You know what I'm saying? What she did. So this shit is very real. Okay? This shit is very motherfucking real. You got to understand about the slow bitch. The fake friend, the slow bitch, they all the same bitch, okay? Her fight, her war, her anger is petty. Her fight, her rage, her war, her anger is petty. Okay? It's petty because here she is doing love spells on somebody in a whole relationship. And if that person lied to them, why not just have the common sense to let them go? Because I'm going to tell you what it's really about. It ain't about him. It's about you. It's about you. It's about the woman. That's who she really going after. She going after her energy. She's going after her life. See, this is why some women, this is why I remember I was talking one time to a bitch at work that hate me, right? So I was telling her, I was like, look, a lot of these bitches, it's a game, it's a thrill. It's called whole games for a reason. It's called whole games for a reason. And it's called whole games because these women get off on the fact I could just fuck this shit up. That's it. I can just fuck this relationship up. That's all I want to do. I can just fuck him and cause all kind of problems in her life because that's all it's about. It ain't about nothing else but about that. I just want to fuck up her life. I just want to cause problems in her life. I want to cause issues in her life. I want problems in her life. That's it. And she gonna get into that. She went deep. You don't know how deep people try to go with trying to stop anything in your life. This is why people in the hood, fuck you looking at? Why you staring at me? And they ready to punch you in your face? Because what the fuck are you thinking? Why are you staring so hard? What the fuck is wrong with you? You got a problem? You don't know what nobody thinking when they staring at you. Right. I started getting aggravated with her husband. He was irritating my spirit. He was irritating. He made me want to spit on him. He was irritating my spirit. They work in groups. Okay? They work in groups because the symbolism around you with them is the bad luck that they constantly endure. They endure a lot of bad luck. And the reason they enduring all this bad luck, you don't see it, is because they're coming after you. These are the things that they're coming after you about. And that's what the bad luck is all about. I bet you if she knew that woman, everything that lady was doing, her life was such bad luck because she was coming after her. Think about it. Because once I got to the point where I didn't want to do nothing no more and this and that was the point where it looked like I was dead. So that's where the rage and the anger and the attacks begin to happen on me a little bit more. And it started getting attacked in other places, and it started getting attacked a little bit more, and all these different things before I woke up, before something in me, before my aunt called me. See how it works. My auntie called me, said, Bree, don't give up. Don't give up, Minty. Don't give up. Don't do that. Don't be like your aunt. I gave up. My aunt used to dance. My aunt said, I gave up on life. You're not gonna give up. I want you to keep going, Nisi. Who knows what she dreamed? Who knows what she heard? She said that to me. And when my auntie told me that, of course I talked to her because she was the bestie, right? She was like, well, then don't give up. You know what I'm saying? She said something like that. But that did something to my life when my aunt did that, because that's when all the stuff started happening and happening. And that's when things happen, that's when that oil had broke. That's when the money had came in, the job came back, the house came back, everything. We are told as very in tune spiritual people to never do love spells because it backfires on us because of how the person ends up being infatuated with us. That's why we're told not to do love spells. Very good point. Girl, Girl, how did I know your ass was a Libra? That's a done deal, girl. That's it. Yep, it's done. Put the fork in them. Right. That was for her. It was all her. It was all her energy on that man. It was her energy the whole time. Let me tell y'all something. I see my ex and I see she's still going. And the thing about her is that she is too busy trying to get attention and fame, and she's trying to do it from this small town, you know? And I've been like, she ain't gonna have it. She ain't gonna have it. She gonna have to take herself out of that town and out of whatever she's stuck in to get there. But I can tell she's still back to her own style from the style she had when she was with me and stuff like that. Now, I'm just saying all this to say that they not even with the person who was going so hard to try to get them back anyway. That person just sometimes somebody will just try to take somebody back because they see you. Okay? Because even with my ex, her ex took a picture with makeup on. And if you saw this bitch, you'll be like, bitch, did you pay? Did your homeless ass pay for that makeup? Like, you have such an influence beyond what you can understand. I bet you that bitch that liked that man probably was dressing like her a little bit, wearing necklaces like her, wearing her fucking lipstick like her, something she was doing like her. Thank you. I think that I think that these women know that. Okay, I think something in these. All right, this does need to be studied. This needs to be studied. I think that the woman who is trying to be you or swap you to have him, how do I say? I'm trying to find these words. I'm trying to put them together. The woman who is trying to swap with you to have him is still trying to be her, which is nothing, because she knows that she's nothing, to have him. Like, I hope that makes fucking sense. Does that make sense? It's like she's trying to take who you are to have him, right? Or that person, but they don't really have the capacity to be who you are. They don't have the depth to be who you are. They can't reach those depths to be who you are. You see what I'm saying? Remember in Behind Her Eyes, when he swaps places with that girl, that dude instantly knew that she was not the same and that was not her. He instantly knew it. There was no depth in her no more. There wasn't that spirit that he knew in her no more. That's what they don't understand. That's where they're a little slow and they're missing it. But let's go. There was a joke one time I remember on the party line where a dude be like, "Man, I miss my ex and this girl, I don't want to be with her, but I can't let her go. What's going on?" And everybody be like, "Voodoo." I'll never forget it. We used to all say that we would be like, "Voodoo." That nigga, she did voodoo on you. That's what everybody would say. Every time they be like, "I'm trying to leave her, I can't leave her. I mix my ex, bro." That shit will, oh, that shit would have us on the floor. But there's a dark truth in that joke. I surrender. That's what I did too. I said I let this shit go. It's like, hear that? I did my work. I'm gonna let this shit go. That's exactly what I said. I let it all go. Word. I don't got no bone in this fight no more. This is, I let it go. And sometimes that is what they want you to do. Don't fight them back. Just let it go. Just let them go. Right. Let me tell you something. That shaman energy is some powerful motherfucking energy. Are the most sweetest and humble people I know. Shamans are so sweet. That's right. High priestess of my blood. Yep. That's why she got that brown skin. They do. They want to take it away. Didn't I tell you the fake friend wants you dead? They want you dead. We need to say that out loud. That bitch want me dead. These motherfuckers want me dead. That's how much they hate you. That's how jealous and envious they are of you. See, the thing is about you doing magic and tarot is different because, see, when you do it, you know what the fuck you talking about. You know what the fuck you talking about, and you so good at it. You don't understand how you so good at it. When you sit down and write, you sit down and write. When you go to class and you catch on to the class, you catch on to that class, and they just don't know how you do it. Oh boy, sex cults are nothing but vampiric fucking freaks. Okay? Sex cults are nothing but vampiric fucking freaks. That's it. Don't trust none of them. To base everything you do around sex is trying to have a low key porn lifestyle to me. That's a porn lifestyle without getting paid as a porn star. Like, I just don't get it. Do y'all keep realizing the same old shit? They think that we easy prey. They do. Don't something about this is why the boundaries have to be set so much stronger because they do think that we're easy prey. And when they realize that we're not stupid, that's when the rage and the anger begins to happen. But this is also telling again on Gen Z and the boomer generation because have we not been seeing all these videos on Illuminati and this and that and da 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 da? And it was just like, okay, this is a little bit too spooktacular. Can we just get something a little bit more practical? But now that the millennials and the Gen Zs is like, no, baby, we're gonna show you proof. We're gonna show you proof. We got pictures. We got the receipts. We got all the social personal pictures from back in the 90s from the magazines and all this and that. Some of us got personal pictures. Some of us got personal stories that we telling y'all because we not hiding no more. Right? When I did a reading for someone about a case that they had, I could see that their lawyer was talking to a judge and the judge was talking to the person at this, and I could see all that. I could see all that in this reading. And I had to tell this person, I'm like, oh no, you got to your magic has to be 365. Yeah, you have to really work this magic on a global scale. This is why there's a court candle. See what I'm saying? It's a court candle. And that's when I begin to understand it because I never understood the court candle. I was like, what is the court candle for? But that's what the court candle for. It's the whole fucking case. I have no beautician but my mom. No one is allowed in my hair. I have very beautiful thick hair. No one is allowed in my hair. I could bring it practical for you. This is a part of where they get close to you. Some people, they crazy, but depending where you located, they ain't that crazy. Okay. To just pick up your shit and go on each other, they ain't gonna really do it. But I will tell you this. You have to understand that person can be around you, that person can want to feed you, somebody can that person I think in a work world, if you pay attention close enough, you can see who's trying to destiny swap with you. It's just that with work, you kind of like you're always told to kind of carry yourself a certain way and stuff like that. Because the problem about work is you is access to too many losers that you would never fuck with that you're gonna work with. That's the problem with work. Depending on what kind of, it doesn't even matter what kind of job you got, but that's the problem with work is you're gonna have access to people who like you would never ever fuck with if you was walking in the hall and walking down Walmart. You wouldn't talk to them, you wouldn't acknowledge them, but that's the people you work with, you know. And so I think that at work, if you pay attention close enough as an intuitive person, you can pay attention to who's what and what's what. And depending you want to fucking, I never like to read people at work. I know a friend of mine, she always do, but like they lives be so fucked up, bro. So I don't be wanting to know. You know what I'm saying? But unless I get a feeling, if I come home, I take a shower, I'm chilling, and you're on my mind, that means bitch you've been talking. That's not a good sign for me. That means bitch you've been talking about me. That means bitch you're gossiping about me. That means bitch something going on with you because you shouldn't be on my mind after I just washed the days off and I'm chilling, sipping my tea or whatever I'm sipping, and here you go. So that's how I look at things. You could tell. I wonder if she said to my October Libra when it comes to Scorpio. Quantity. Go ahead, girl. Tell them. Let me tell y'all something before she continue this, right? Look how she looking to the side. Right. Before we get to that, because I'm gonna have to rewind it a little bit. She wait. Okay, that's a good one. She waving at somebody. Okay, so what needs to be exposed and studied? I feel like right into one of the therapists that I've been listening to on is one therapist that's coming to my mind, Dr. Romano. I feel like emailing her about this or sending some videos to her for her to just examine and look at. Cause I think she would really go in on this topic because I really want to know. Cause she talks a lot about mother wounds, and I feel like she'll probably even connect this experience to a woman's mother's wombs. I just have a feeling. But anyway, let's keep going. Um, she she hates you and wants you dead. That's the main thing. She hates you, she wants you dead. She hates you, she wants you dead, right? And because she hates you and she wants you dead, this is the very thing that I have to say is the main thing that you have to that has to be put out there, and that's what has to be unmasked. If I showed you the coworker who I know hate me, if I showed you this person, you will see why no one would ever believe that like, she looked like she cool. Well, there's a reason why for that. If I showed you that the fake friend bestie, honestly, I don't think you would not believe it. But if you saw her, heard her talking her person, you gotta understand all of these different things with these women. They wear these masks. They have this mask. Cardi B has been masking. Y'all been laughing at her. She's funny, this, that, and the third, but it ain't funny no more because her anger and her rage came out for Nicki. Her anger and her rage came out for Spice Spice. And her, even who she's supposed to be best friend with, Lotto, talking about, bitch, I'm gonna buy you a Birkin. Like she's some kind of slave, some kind of hoe. And Lotto has not made a comment yet. And if Lotto still be with friends with Cardi B after that, then we know that tells us a lot about Lotto. That means that Lotto is a racist too. That means that Lotto is a hating ass bitch too. You see how that go? All right, let's go ahead. Cause she about to get into it with this marriage part. Let me tell you the truth about someone who's truly meant to be in your life, someone who's truly a good person in your life. They'll actually have the joy and happiness that you have too, and bask in it, and bask in the joy that you have. That's a true friend right there. That's a true friend. But the reality of being a chosen one is that we don't have that. We really don't have that. The only thing that we have is if we have a fan support. Like literally, like if I had 1,000 of y'all and y'all was just on my side. And if somebody did a video trying to bash me and y'all all go over there and be like, nah, fuck you. You full of shit. And then y'all go run and do videos and go tear their asses up, be like, leave her alone. She done accomplished this. She done did that. Leave her alone. That's the only friend circle that we have. It seems like whatever business we have, whatever thing that we create, anybody who's right there supporting what we have sincerely in their heart, donating to us and all, those are our true friends, the chosen ones. I swear, I don't think we can have that friend one-on-one, because it seems like when we do have a good friend, that person is at a distance. And that's probably like the best way for us to have friends, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? I think that that co-worker E, I even though she was a part of that little crew of girls that was bullying them other two girls, um, I believe she experienced a destiny swap because she actually experienced a humiliation. Everybody knew her being with that dude. And as soon as he got with the girl that they was all around together, he walking hand in hand with her. Literally, they're walking. You know that's inappropriate at work. They're walking hand in hand together, and they be walking past, and little E eventually left. That was a humiliation. That's crazy. I always think about how my relationship after this time. I have only heard her family on the phone. I have not met anybody but her twin, literally her twin, right? And I think that makes friends, and then who she calls her bestie, right? And let me tell you something, right? That's very interesting about that. I feel like it's not meant for me to be around. I do. I be thinking about, do I want to come for Thanksgiving? Do I want to come? Like I think about this all the time. Do I want to come around? And I be like, I ain't really trying to eat nobody food. I'm not really trying to be. Like I think about how I feel, right? And the thing is, excuse me, something in me knows that people are going to be jealous when they see me. Something in them is going to be jealous. I could feel it. I'm like, there's going to be some jealousy. Me and her sister, we might get along because the spiritual stuff, we might get along, but something in her is going to be very jealous of me. Something about me. I could feel it. And so I have to go by that gut feeling. And so this is what makes it hard to even be in a relationship as a chosen one, because you be like, damn, bro, like I don't want to fucking meet these people family. The fuck? This is real because I literally had a dream weeks ago. This is all before I got sick, y'all. All this shit happened before I got sick. Was trying to get in my house. Do you hear me? It was these people literally trying to get in my house, and my cat was there. You know, I got a black cat. My baby Bella was right there by the door, and they couldn't get in. The door was locked. They was trying to get in my house. So you gotta really get and understand something, people, and that is that she's right. Okay, she's right. I know she ain't finished it, but she right. Me, I will have to say that sister circle was a coven, and they knew better. Nobody came for me with no magic, no candle, no nothing. Whatever energy I possessed in that moment and showed them that they thought I was, and I left the way I did, was the smart way that I did it. Nobody tried it. Nobody, I'm just telling you, nobody tried it. Yeah, girl, I had a whole motherfucking dream years ago that it was a seance, bitch. It was a circle of bitches trying to fucking take me out in the middle of that motherfucking circle, bitch, trying to take me the fuck out. I told you she funny. It is. She right about that shit. It's like I know, okay, for fact purposes, I know that Cardi B tried to get Ice Spice to join on her racist rampage. And Ice Ice is like, no, no, Cardi, I'm not doing that. I know me and Nikki had our beef. You got to my head already about Nikki, and me and Nikki had our beef, but I can't go this far with it. Nah, I can't do that. I don't even have a problem with Nikki for real. You the one who pushed me to do that. But now you taking it far. Now you want me to set bitches up, and now you want me to be a little I spy. I can't do it. Watch my motherfucking words. What Ice Spice gonna say? Yep. When they say they want what you have, I want y'all to understand that what you have is who you are spiritually. That's what they want. That happened to me one day. I was walking and I felt like a hole was in my solar plex, and I had to go do some work. I'm going to tell y'all something. Be very careful of doing meditations on YouTube. There's destiny swappers on there. Find somebody, maybe a certain person or some a trusted website or something. If you want a good meditation, I say the Om Shop. That's OMSHOP. They have great meditations that work very well. I've been using them for years now. Be very careful of meditations and sound healings on YouTube. Okay, just want to put that out there for everybody. But yes, I had my solar plex. It felt like a hole was in it. It was the strangest feeling. I was walking to the store. I said, "What the fuck? What happened to my solar plex? Fuck this shit." I can't even tell you what I did. I think I took a spiritual bath or something. I feel like he didn't know that he was necessarily in a cult. He was just sexually exploring and he got targeted. I feel like he didn't know, and I'm sure she knows that too. That he got targeted, like whoever that woman was and whoever else was around, they all like you have. Let me tell you something. This is a very over exaggerated way of to explain what people do out here, right? But this happens on a very small scale, more than y'all know, like a very small scale. Okay. And what do I mean by a very small scale? What that means is that it happens on a small scale where people can still be energetic vampires through groups. Doesn't matter if it's a church or religion, it don't matter. There are people who they just work together energetically the way that they do, and they cause all these problems. They don't have to necessarily be aware or demonologists and stuff to do what they do. I need y'all to understand that. You need to understand that that fake friend, slow motherfucker, this is what they do for fame. This is what they do to have what we have. This is what they do to have the relationship that they want to have. You understand that this is how they operate. And you was like a person to be in a relationship with, damn, you gonna sacrifice goats and animals and your own people for a person? That's crazy, right? And we be like, you gonna do all this for fame? That's crazy. Just do the work. Just build the accolades, right? Just do the damn work, right? Nah, baby, that's not how they think. That's not how they think. This is what I believe has to happen to Justin Bieber. Because between Chris Brown, I thought Chris Brown was going to take himself out. I did for some time now. I thought Chris Brown was trying to tell everybody he about to go. But for some reason, he started doing his art. He had that baby girl. His life turned around when that happened, right? But I really feel like Justin Bieber was one that they was going to take out. And that's why he started acting up. And then next thing you know, he got married. I always felt that. I always felt like Justin Bieber was going, they was going to do him. That's why he went to the whole church thing. Rejection is truly protection. When I had a situation with the sister circle and I left the way that I did, I saw something so much bigger. That shit taught me a huge, very huge motherfucking lesson. And I was rejected from the start. The head person he just didn't like me. From the moment she met me, that person didn't like me. Just didn't like me, you know? Wasn't feeling me, didn't like me. And that's fine. What I learned in life. Motherfucker don't like you, I want to deal with you. You don't have to care. Because when you realize the person who don't like you, trust me, you're not gonna like them. And they really not gonna like you. You're gonna see why. You're gonna be like, man, you're not gonna like me because I'll be the one to tell you about your fucking self. Or it's a lot that comes with that. That you shouldn't even care. Hold on. All right, that was good. That was good. That was a cute little relationship. Stop, swap story. Okay. Let's go again. Who was that I just saw? Oh, the Libra one. Is that the high priestess lady? I'll find it. She'll come back. Energy thieving. Okay. Hold on, y'all. She had the two of cups. I was trying to see a backfire. Damn. The spiritual attack I didn't see coming. So we got women that got these stories. I don't believe her. Mm. How they spiritually hijacked your path. I think some of these people I don't trust them. You gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you're not listening to a destiny swapper telling you about destiny swapping. Okay, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just now. Yes, I could see from the way these women look. Somebody tried to destiny swap them. Mm-hmm. I want to see this one. The tattoo. Oh, that's a dope ass dream she had. Oh, that's a dope ass dream she had. That's not what it be. That's not what it be. I'm not taking away what she's saying. Okay, she young. I'm not gonna come at her real hard. She's young. Okay. Okay, this is it. Cause I don't know what happened to Selena. I always want to know what was Selena's story. Did they fight? Wow, did they fight? Yup, they goddamn fit. I need y'all to understand something. I want y'all to dig a little deeper about, I'm thinking about that time me and Cortez argued and how she's like been texting me lately. Like she kind of been coming around. I knew she was gonna come around, but she's been coming around. And what I have been seeing is, I love that picture. I want you to I want you to back up. I want you to go a little deeper with me, okay? Take it like this. I was trying to find a picture of something to help you understand something. What makes you who you are? Just think about it. What makes you who you are? Your confidence makes you who you are. Your self-love makes you who you are, despite what life threw at you. Despite all the daggers that life threw at you, it makes you who you are, right? You may have been sexually abused as a child, but you persevered and you still did your artwork and you still paint and you poured all that emotion into your art. You got bullied. Maybe couldn't fight. Maybe was scared to fight. Or maybe you did fight. But you picked up a book and you read all the books and you read all the Harry Potters or the books before that, all the Goosebumps, right? Depending on your generation. And then you get up, and you get older, and you give life. And out of all, it's a song by Jesse Boykins, right? And the song he talks about how all the girls wanted him. He said all the girls in the neighborhood wanted him. But the girl who mind her business, didn't talk to nobody, didn't pay no attention to him, didn't pay no attention to nobody, she ain't give him no attention. But he wanted her. And so he chased her because she was not interested. Do you understand that a destiny swapper would feel jealous of that? I can go darker. A destiny swapper will feel jealous of the fact that you were sexually violated at 5, 6 years old. Somebody wanted you while they were being ignored because of the color of their skin, because they were dark skinned, or they weren't pretty enough. Do you understand that's how dark it goes with them? How is it that Rico can wear this necklace and flip her hair to the side and everybody loves this bitch? And she can be crazy as hell in her video. Everybody love this bitch. And I could put the same thing on and I don't get the same reaction. They have no depth. See, when you have intelligence, you take pieces. I really like her fucking shoes. So you put on them shoes. When you have intelligence, you say, I gotta break my heels in. So you walking around in the house with your motherfucking heels on all day. You gotta break them bitches in. You walk into the corner store, okay? Like, yeah, girl, talking to the other lady. You gotta break these in, girl. Cause it's always a random who really do like you. Be like, girl, I love your hair. Your hair is so pretty, girl. I love your hair. You be like, thank you so much. I thought it was too many colors, but thank you. They're like, girl, love your hair. And they really sincerely love your hair. You walking with your heels. You got a personality, You're like, girl, I got to break these heels in, girl. You know how I go. Another woman, she like you too. Girl, yeah, hell yeah, girl, I get it. Girl, break them heels in. And you love, people just love you. and you haven't said a word. You don't talk to nobody, but when you do, you shine. You just boom. They can walk outside with them heels on, and they might get compliments and they might get attention because they don't understand their aura. They might get sexual attention because the men probably be like, "I like your heels, shorty." You be like, "Okay, thank you, boo," and keep it moving because you catch the vibe. She don't catch the vibe. See Hailey Bieber? She a Scorpio, Sagittarius, on the cups of Scorpio, and she an Aries. And this Aries energy is kind of scary because Aries is Libra's opposite zodiac sign, right? And Libra is the zodiac sign of beauty, and Taurus is the zodiac sign of beauty. And Aries and Scorpio are both the bitches that share motherfucking Mars and Pluto together. Okay, so this is like the Cinderella story, you will say. Okay, so what happens is Hailey had life handed out to her. She comes from a wealthy family, a Christian family. Because we ain't going to get into the religious women, because the religious women are the most jealous. That's no shade to the level up guru who's Christian or Exoticals United who's Christian. They're spiritual Christian women. She's just spiritual. Now, I don't think you can be spiritual and Christian. I think it's two things. But I noticed a woman who has a spirit. She's spiritual over being religious. Okay? She takes, because that's what religion is about. It's really about you besides control, but it's about spirit. I know what kind of religious person I'm talking to by what comes out their mouth. Okay, I don't judge all people who are religion. I don't do that. Some people, that's what they know. That's all they know, and that's how they identify. That's their foundation. I'm not judging that. Now, Hailey Bieber, Christian. You know what that is? White Christian, right? If you notice, he became more white with her. She tried to be more universal. Actually, I did notice that with Justin Bieber and all this stuff like that. With Selena, more free spirited, more open, more herself. You see how Selena is. Selena's gorgeous. She's gorgeous like the actual Selena. Like her mother naming her that was just something special in this world for her name to be Selena, right? That's a big name to take on in this world. Just like Aaliyah is a big name to take on in this world. You know what I'm saying? Now, Hailey had it laid out for her. I don't know Selena's story. Does anybody know Selena's story? I'll probably go look it up another day. Hailey thought she was supposed to have it because of what she was born with. And she thinks that this Justin Bieber that you all want, she can just go get him because of who she is and the money. And, you see how he said it. Her dad, they set me up. They set me up. He still loves Selena, y'all. We all can see it. See, that's one thing about a man that I will say. There's something innately in a woman that can see something. I don't give a fuck if you like me with women. A woman's going to see that man still love you. That's not the case with me. But a woman can see that, okay? My babe say he don't like you. But I kind of endured a bit of a destiny swap in that relationship, but I can't really say what I experienced in therapy was this. Therapist told me that he wanted to be you. That's what she told me. She said he wanted you because he wanted to be you. I said, damn. And as time is going on in my life, I realized that because he said that to me. He said, I'm not smart like you. I'm not, you say you're so smart with your words. You're so quick witty. I'm not like that. You're so creative and you can paint. He was a Pisces. That's what killed me. He was a Pisces. He said, you can paint. You can do all this art. You can change yourself up. I just can't. I was so done and not living the life I truly wanted. I was just so done at that time in my life. I just didn't want anything no more, And it's not that I didn't hear him. I didn't want to no more. And that was on him. That wasn't me because he was in his Saturn return. It was on him. And once you get to that point, as a chosen one, you once people show you they ass enough, you're done. You're done. And so she thought that she had Justin Bieber. Let's not play games. There are men that if a woman has him right now, there are women, if anybody has them, it don't matter. If a man had Justin Bieber right now, okay, right now, even if a man had Justin Bieber, I still think women still think they have a chance because Justin has just got that fluency about him. But there are just people in this world that if somebody has them, they have something great. Let's stop playing these games. Okay? When it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's move on. Carisha was with Diddy. And I know we got all this shit with Diddy. And a lot of people said they feel like this was an attack on Carisha. Right? A lot of people said that this shit was an attack on Carisha. And I'm like, I think that's true. I think that's real. Okay? Because Diddy just sound like he had a freaky swinger sex life. He was scorpionic to the bone. Okay? He was just a Scorpio to the bone. Okay? That's what I just got out of Diddy. And he just was abusive along the way. Now, he gave Carisha everything. Carisha got her own show, right? She got everything through Diddy. I mean, Carisha, that girl came from nothing. Carisha was a 13-year-old mother. Okay? My boy who was like an age older than her, a year older than her. So Carisha was at JT's house all the time. I never heard a story about Carisha mom and dad. That was JT's friend that she took in. Carisha sound like a fucking stray, if you ask me. And you mean to tell me this fucking stray from fucking Florida somewhere is with Diddy? So people feel entitled to that. I want you to understand what's going on. Just go deeper. What's going on? People feel entitled to that. Like, how are you getting it? How do you do it? How are you having it? When you came from this and then, I had this conversation with the fake friend. I said, you're not supposed to have it. We're not supposed to have this shit. But they resent you for talking to them like that. They resent you because they don't believe that themselves. Their self-esteem is really low. They're fucked up internally. They hate themselves just as much as they hate you. They hate themselves. They hate what they see in that mirror. They hate what life is. They hate it all. They hate that they can't rise above this shit. Let's look at some more of this because something else is bothering me while I'm watching this. At first, I thought semen chemical warfare, germline transmission, as women say, right? I thought about all that. And I said, no, baby. No. Because even women who are girls, and all that shit, we got to still recognize we still got to study women. I got a girlfriend, Cuzzo, and she be like, I hate women. I fucking hate them. She said, I'm starting to just I hate them. I was like, okay, well, I understand. She a lesbian and she feel this way because that's how much she has gotten to examine them. You see what I'm saying? It's like I was around men and I got to examine them and I was just like, oof, I hate people. Okay. I can say that out loud. I hate people. I hate humanity and I hate society. That's what I hate. All right. Let's go. Because jealousy comes both ways. The tattoo she got don't even look as good. And what's so dark about it is she did it in such a way to try to make it look like she didn't do it. They're going to share her meaningful tribute. Haley took her to Instagram, posting a picture of her fresh tattoo. She revealed that her G represents Georgia, the beloved daughter of Chad Shavik, the pastor at Zoe Church. Why the fuck are you tattooing somebody's initial of somebody's child on your name that was just What, did she die or something? Affiliated with the renowned Hillsong megachurch in Los Angeles, has been a spiritual home for Halle, Selena, Justin, and numerous other celebrities. Man, the universe is beautiful. Why Selena name was next? The heartfelt connection to Georgia stem, striking synchronicity. Decided to get her own G tattoo on the June 16th. Interesting, it was on the 16th, a mere 12 days after Selena's initial sighting of the ink. You can't fuck with a writer. You can't fuck with a writer. You heard what Nikki said. Nikki said, I'm a writer, bitch. You can't fuck with a writer. Go look at the etymology of the word writer. Right? Break that whole word fucking down. Writer is a very powerful motherfucking word. That's why I was the first one to call myself a Minty the writer. I was the first one to call myself a Minty the writer, and for some reason the trend followed behind, and everybody was the this, the that, and now we have a lot of writers. I don't give a fuck about anybody else being a writer. If you're the writer, you're a writer. Most people who have that title in their name, they are writers. The way that you get somebody, right, is you be in their space. Okay? That is how you get it. Sounds stalkerish, but energetically, see, how is it that a man is able to grab a woman's attention? He's always in your space. When you go grocery shopping, you see his ass. When you go to your Starbucks, you see his ass. When you're going for a walk, you see his ass riding by. If he's gonna try to offer you a ride or something, you're jogging, you see his ass. Everywhere you go, you see this motherfucker. And eventually he's gonna say something to you, or you're gonna say something to him. Right? It's by proximity. Just like when you at work, somebody at work can always make themselves in your space, in your space, in your space, in your space, and you don't even know that they plotting it the whole time. So when someone's in your face all the time, it gives the illusion of comfort. It gives the illusion of a friendship. This is why a lot of Gen Zs be like, they don't like motherfuckers in their space. They don't like that shit. And see, the Gen Xers who are not spiritual and the boomers don't get it. Like, you Gen Z kids and you millennials, because they attack us both. You Gen Z and millennials, y'all can't just be saying y'all don't want people in y'all space. Y'all just get mad because people walk past y'all and this, that, and the third. And y'all feel some kind of way if y'all see somebody all the time and y'all want to put restraining orders and da. Yeah. No, they try to crazy make us. No. We're spiritual. We're paying attention. Motherfucker, why are you here? Because guaranteed you, if we start digging, we're going to find out that we ain't fucking crazy, that you are stalking us. Okay? And this is why shows like you and all this stuff is coming out. She had help. Justin Bieber is a very much chosen one. If we're going to give a male example of a chosen one, it's Justin Bieber. And the thing is, he is a male Pisces. Male Pisces are, is that Selena? Male Pisces are very different. Okay? Very different. So male Pisces, they're a little bit more in tune. When he said what he said, we're going to go, what's this? Hold on. Hold on. Justin Bieber said, hold on. We're going to go back to what Justin said and this. What's this? 7:41. I remember. Let's get to this shit. Let's get. All right, fair. You see the difference of the energy between them? You see that connection? You see the way he looking at her? Yeah. I thought Justin and Selena were gonna last. Just like I thought Bow Wow and Sierra was gonna last. Shit, Bow Wow was better for her than goddamn Future. Okay. I really loved them together. I did. I was like, oh, she a Cancer, he a Pisces. Perfect. Listen, listen to what he said because he's a Pisces. Now, Pisces be knowing. Pisces be knowing. And that's probably why he's treating her that way because it's hitting him. Don't they always show her meeting him on camera with her dad? So don't forget, Haley had work to get to him. When you see that video, Haley looked like she woke. She was woken up out of bed and forced by her parents to go somewhere. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back to 7:14. This I kill you shit. Let's go back to it. And we got all these videos of her creeping in the background. We got all these videos of her creeping in the background. Set fan off by posting I'll Kill You on Instagram after Selena Gomez song came out. Lose You to Love Me. I wonder how that song sounds. I like that title. Oh, look at Selena. And a black woman. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that top. Wow. Joy, Saturday night at the same restaurant. Okay. The behavior with these women get weird by wanting to energetically be in the proximity of you. Okay? All you women that's on here, I'm gonna put it out here in the universe. All you women that's going on TikTok and you're like, Destiny swapping, da 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 da. No, no. Tell your fucking story and call out the names of these people. If you have pictures, because pictures is doxing, so we can't do that. Let the world know what the fuck they did. Because guess what? You might end up putting up with somebody may have the same story with that bitch. It's deeper with Haley, right? Because we hear these stories all the time. Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. I could have been with a celebrity artist if I wanted to. Okay. But here's the thing about this celebrity artist. When they laid eyes on me, they wanted me. I didn't expect that. They scared me. I just wanted to meet them. I just wanted to talk to them. I just wanted to talk to them because I've been listening to their music and who they are for a long time. But they wanted me. Every time they looked at me like I was the most beautiful thing ever. It wasn't no, I want to fuck you, fan fuck. No, 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 no. Something in me they saw and something that it was different. So love can be found. Love is not real, but relationships, connections, friendships can be found in these places. And the chosen one, what you have to understand is you can't. Let me tell you, chosen one. I want you to hear me. Let me tell you let me tell you a sign. Because I do watch this with myself. See, when you sit here and you do success studies, because you are a manifester, and you go into the space of a Lena, of a Shonda, of a Aaron, of this, those people are going to like you when you are in this space. Okay? They're going to like you. And if you're not careful, they might want a relationship with you and they may even be your friend. You have the power to do that. We don't have to do spells. It actually will be to our detriment because we don't want that. We don't have to do anything but be ourselves and show up and be who we are and present something. Hey, I worked on this, I did this, and I signed up for you this and that, because we're not stalkers. We don't do that, right? That's the difference. They gotta go deeper. They gotta stalk Lena. You see what I'm saying? They gotta go to every event, sit in the front row, make it seem like they care, come to every party, pay $400 for VIP just to get closer to them, just to fake some kind of friendship. They are see, this is the thing about them. They're going to get closer to the people who they know is close to Lena. The thing about the chosen one is that's Lena's such and such, such and such. And if I do this and that, that's Shonda's friend there. So if Shonda's friend hears about it, likes, and I pitch something, an idea here, and they like this business idea, that friend can tell. We have such more of a business mind. It's more grounded in something. It's more grounded in purpose. That's it. It's more grounded in purpose. And what happens is, what they do is grounded in hate, anger, and envy. See, they'll hate Lena and want to take over who Lena is. They'll hate Shonda Rhimes and want to take over who Shonda Rhimes is. They'll get into the industry to find other people who hate her just to do what Cardi B did. Okay? This is what the swapper is doing. Now, I don't believe I did at one time. I thought that Haley because remember, I just peeped at this. I never got too deep. I just saw zodiac signs and was like, yeah, looks good, whatever, what went my way. And I looked at this and it did look for a minute like, yeah, they look good together. But for whatever reason, this white guy did a whole documentary dragging her ass. But please understand, Hailey Bieber got help. Okay? Okay? She got help. But it told you, Hunger Game after igniting their romance. 2018, they still love each other. Justin still loves. Do not be surprised if he drops Hailey and still go back to who he loved, and that's Selena. Watch this shit. When she said I'll kill you, and everybody peeped that, she tried to piggyback it and put a black woman up and try to make it comical. Black women always gotta catch a stray. I swear we do. I swear we do. I hate it. Sometimes we need to call the shit out. Like, bitch, excuse me. I don't listen to this music over here. You know, I do, but we know damn well Summer Walker ain't. So, right. She probably don't even know that happened. But the point is, this is their hate that comes out. This is the rage that comes out. Let's look some more. Look at this documentary. What they don't get. Let me tell you something. When I think about it, I just have to forgive myself. There was a point that this fake friend went and ran and published some book that was close to the name of my book. And another practitioner friend of mine said, hold on, I'm looking at the chat room now, whoever's in the chat. Oh shit. Hold on to the two people in the chat room. I just opened the chat. Y'all know how I do. And he was like, it don't matter. When they start questioning her from that book, everybody is going to, she's going to eventually direct everybody to you, who she really wrote the book from. I had 2 near-death experiences at 14 years old. I'm 66 years old. I've seen 2 UFOs, and I predicted that house was going to burn down in 2 weeks, and it did. You know, sometimes it's not even so much a prediction. Your intuition just knows. That celebrity, when I had that dream about that person, it was a premonition. If I ever dream about anybody, I see, that's the thing about me. Like, I don't like to tell how much, but like, my dreams are not dreams. That's what I have learned in my life. My dreams are not dreams. They are premonitions. They're telling me something. They're giving me messages about something that I need to pay attention to. Tell a story about them trying to swat with you. Yes. You need to tell the story, because a lot of y'all are still afraid. A lot of y'all are scared. And a lot of y'all are afraid that you're going to look stupid. But you need to understand that sometime in life you're vulnerable. Sometime in life you think this person is your friend. Master manipulators are very good at what they do. They're master manipulators. This is some master manipulating shit. All of it. She said it out her mouth. cancers are master manipulators. And when I heard the level up gurus that these people are master manipulators, I took it out of the zodiac sign. I say, yes, they are master manipulators. She was telling me she was a master manipulator. That's what she was telling me. Am I still here? It says to activate your chat. Do it here. Hold on, y'all. I'm streaming, motherfuckers. It won't let me talk in my chat room. Anyway, I'm talking to y'all. I hope y'all see some people are in here. We're going to check out this documentary, though. We know, girl. Somebody says 7. It's only 18 minutes. Nothing put Selena. No! Please don't do that. Selena Sabrina. Sabrina Carpenter. Not Sabrina's Catching Strays. Because remember they tried to say and make it seem like Selena was obsessed with Haley. It wasn't a Bieber fever. Because Justin, wait, when did Justin... Okay, I'm going to go back and look at my logs. Okay, because you have been telling me that. It do be telling me that, too. I need to start listening. Hold on. I'm going to refresh. All right, hold on. Because it do be telling me, like, you don't have no sound. I'll be like, huh? So I don't be listening to what they be telling me. So I'm being stubborn up here. So that's a little bit of my fault. All right.
In the same locations that he would be in so that she could bump into him. This is Bieber fever to the 1000th degree. 7-part documentary series goes.
Okay, hold on. A lot of y'all, I like to speak from my perspective. Let's go. Let's see from the beginning. Let's see
the undeniable hits of the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC to the breakout success of One Direction and the Jonas Brothers, every generation has their teenage heartthrob, and for teens and preteens in 2009, that position was unmistakably occupied by Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is a chosen one. The best male example. Y'all can't deny that. I'm going by y'all YouTube terminology. No, you have to tell me, love. How can I be great if you don't tell me what's going on? Girl, no, I will not take offense to that. I want y'all to hear what's going on. I'm presenting something, you know? It's cool.
Known as Beliebers, Justin fans were known to pack arenas, flood social media with endless posts.
By the way, my daughter's in love with those K-pop guys.
And even cause near riots at his appearances. This behavior was so common that it was even given a name. Bieber fever was taking over the world, with one famous case in Australia.
And this is why she did the Bible verse, and she said, children of the light, you're not supposed to be in the dark. You're not the children of the dark. It's like, you're not supposed to be hidden. Okay, cool. I refreshed it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where they had to cancel the show after only a few minutes, as 8 girls in the crowd fainted after catching a glimpse of the artist. While teens and preteens around the world dreamed of being Justin's baby, Beliebers would never get the chance and eventually grow out of the fandom. But what if I told you, one Belieber never gave up? In fact, she was there the whole time.
She was never she never was a believer. Y'all got to stop calling her that. Remember, her family set it up. This was okay. We watched, remember that lady? Did y'all catch the lady we watched earlier, Blue Intuition? She said her ex-husband she was attacked through a coven of people. Remember, they keep talking about this Christian church. You know, a lot of them white Christian churches, a lot of them are cults. This was her being sent to him through a cult. Let's not call this a believer. This is not what that is.
Time, lurking in the shadows, using her famous friends and Dad's Hollywood connections to turn her 13-year-old dream into reality. This is the story of how relentless ambition and a hidden agenda turned Hailey Baldwin into one less lonely girl. Following the 2009 release of Justin Bieber's debut singles,
okay, this is 2009.
One Time and One Less Lonely Girl,
let me tell you, I like Justin Bieber music. Okay, I love Baby. That's my song. There's a lot of songs by Justin Bieber that I actually like. Okay, I never was a believer, but I always loved him. And he a Pisces. Yeah, I know how I feel about Pisces. So yes, he's talented. I love talent.
he was invited onto the Today Show to perform them. Unbeknownst to Justin, this appearance would completely
He did say it was on a Today Show. Okay.
change his life, as Hailey Baldwin's father, Stephen Baldwin, would
And now you want to tell me this ain't no fucking practitioner? You want me to do my master researching on this motherfucker for y'all? Y'all want me to do it? I don't think y'all do.
would take her backstage to meet 15-year-old Justin Bieber when she was just 13 years old.
This is my daughter Hailey. Yeah, we've been enjoying your music.
Like many 13-year-old girls at the time, Hailey likely had a crush
Notice a grown adult male approached this young boy, approached this very young boy about his daughter. This was very strategic, y'all. Man, this was strategic. He said it. And Justin is old enough. Justin's past his Saturday return, y'all. So he should be 30 now. In his 30s now. He's realizing, he said it. It was an arranged marriage. He hit him. Y'all need to listen to him.
Been enjoying your music.
You see the father, his eyes and shit?
Like many 13-year-old girls at the time, Hailey likely had a crush on Justin, and her father Stephen was using his connections to do something sweet for his daughter. However, this wouldn't be the only
Look how he snatched her hand. Did y'all peep that?
father Stephen was using his connections to do something sweet for his daughter.
Look.
However,
He pushed her hand. He grabbed her hand. Look. Come on now. You know how we do over here now.
to do something sweet for his
That's fast. God damn it. Up is slow. Up is slow. Here we go. Look,
daughter.
you got Pete. Peep it.
Justin and her father Stephen was using his connections to do something
Look at his hand. Look at the father's hand. Watch.
sweet for
Look.
his
Look.
daughter. However, this wouldn't be the only time Hailey was around Justin before he really knew who she was. For example, Hailey would also appear at Justin's Toyota concert series performance in Rockefeller Plaza before following him to Los Angeles.
Why Hailey looks so tired and worn the fuck out? Why's Hailey? Hailey don't even look like she's ready to go to these places, y'all. Why she look so tired and worn the fuck out? Look at her hair. It's not even part straight. My bad. Y'all can't see. Look at her hair. Y'all see that? Oh, all the Baldwin brothers have witchy eyes. Okay. Thank you. Let me put this up here because I don't know nothing about those Baldwins like that. They do have witchy eyes. That's what I'm saying.
Concert series performance in Rockefeller Plaza before following him to Los Angeles to attend the premiere of his movie, Never Say Never, where she can be seen
That is my song too.
watching him from the sidelines as he walks the purple carpet.
Justin Bieber is so universal. He will be with a black woman that's Christian. Justin Bieber is not racist at all. One thing I can say, I can pick up people. Justin Bieber is like a people's person. You know, he's not racist.
Stephen Baldwin would actually pull some strings that allowed Haley to meet Justin again, and this
Thank you.
would give us their
That's her father? Oh shit. Is that him? Okay, I do know who this is. Nah, bro. That's a warlock, bro. That's a warlock, bro. That's why he got a Scorpio girl.
first photo together. 4 months later, Haley would even be
You don't feel the spirit in his motherfucking eyes. Y'all don't feel that shit.
photographed posing
Hailey Bieber's actually very pretty.
with a photo of Justin Bieber on the cover of M
Notice there's a third picture peeping at the corner. That's funny.
magazine while attending the premiere of the 2011 movie Monte Carlo. Something ironic about this is that Justin's photograph is next to his new at the time girlfriend, Selena Gomez, who also starred in the Monte Carlo movie and would soon become Haley's arch enemy.
Oh, hold on. I knew something was up. Justin Heart of Gold. Risking it all for bed. Why Selena knows she won't marry Justin. Her secret birthday wish. Why Selena knows she won't marry Justin. Man,
Time girlfriend,
this magazine been out forever.
Selena Gomez, who also starred in the Monte Carlo movie and would soon become Haley's arch enemy. It's clear by this point that Haley Baldwin wanted Justin Bieber for herself, and even though Selena Gomez took him off the market, Haley wasn't going to give up so easily. For example, in 2012, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez would enjoy a date night together where they would eat sushi and go
I'll never forget this picture.
to the movie theater.
I'm trying to see the year. Anybody see the year?
However, paparazzi photos and videos
There she go again. I need y'all to understand something. She's not operating alone. Okay? She's not operating alone. Yes, Alec Baldwin. Okay, I know Alec. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. There is like the you know what brothers I'm talking about. They name start with a W. A lot of black women like them because they kind of have, I think they're Italian or some kind of, they're kind of like what The Rock is. They don't look like, they look like light-skinned black men, but they're white men or something like that. I think they're all, I really think that family is more, I think they're white passing. But you know what I'm talking about. The last name starts with a W. They're very beautiful men. Yeah, the Baldwins. Okay. Oh, this was set up.
would reveal that none other than Haley Baldwin was following them around on their date, keeping an eye on Justin.
See, if Justin was to be with Selena, Justin will be higher than what he is. So this is really, I know it's like Hailey Bieber is going after Selena and all this type of shit, but they really want Justin because Selena's the chosen one too, but they really want Justin as.
Now, it's possible all of this has been a coincidence. Haley does have a famous father, and the Hollywood circle is smaller than it appears. Except that in 2019, a self-proclaimed former Justin Bieber superfan posted a video on YouTube where she claims to have helped set up Haley with
Don't that look like the girl that was ripping down the stage?
Justin, and has the receipts to show for it.
Who this circle in her face? I'm fucking dead.
I feel like this is an opening to a documentary.
I used to be a Bieber fan, and I'm not talking
She's funny.
a Bieber fan.
She's pretty.
I'm talking a New York City Bieber.
She's so pretty. She could get her a guy that looked like Justin P. Bieber or a fucking masculine girl that looks like.
And we've all been there, but I lived in New York City and I had the resources to go see him.
Oh, let me tell y'all something. You can't fuck with us from New York City. We be getting the insight. The Arquettes. No, girl. W, girl. W. W. It's something. It's something. Last thing started W.
According to this video, Dana, the former superfan, used to run a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200,000 followers and had become somewhat of a niche internet celebrity amongst the Justin Bieber community. 15-year-old Hailey Baldwin followed Dana in 2011, and over time, she would become
So she's stalking. She's stalking.
friendly with her online, regularly tweeting back and forth, and
what happens is when someone that everybody likes is with somebody. No, girl, if I said something close to the last name, I know you would know it simply. I'm telling you, you would know it. They're muscular. One of them is a main actor. They're more like from the 90s. So a lot of Gen Xers would know them a little bit more. Millennials, older millennials would know them, but I can't remember the name. I want to say Wahlburn. I think the name is like Mark Wahlberg, and he has brothers. Does that sound familiar? I want to say that name. We'll look it up.
DMing her for intel.
They seriously have no idea. Not a single clue of any of the real secrets. Imagine delivering a pizza and having this happen.
On Justin Bieber's location.
Here you're gonna see where I wrote.
Said, not some random girl. I followed Marina like they were all over my TL haha Noye. Something 6th Avenue, Satel 5th Avenue. What the fuck? Random hotel. Who the runs Bieber Team New York? Why? What's up? Do I got to punch? Do I got to punch a bitch? She's so rude. I can't even handle it.
Thai 5th Ave. The DM that was right above that she sent to me is gone because she unsent it right away. And if I went back to my MacBook from 2013, maybe I can find that, because above that, and you're gonna have to take my word for this one because I don't have it, but she said, what hotel is Justin staying at? Kylie and I want to know.
According to Dana, when she would give Hailey information on what hotel Justin Bieber was staying at, Hailey would either book a room there or eat at the hotel restaurant. Hailey's goal was to cross paths with Justin Bieber as much as possible, in hopes that he one day considered her a potential partner.
We would give her that info because she would either stay at that hotel or she would eat at that hotel or do whatever at that hotel.
She has to be. This is where Pisces, all you Pisces babies or Pisces aspects out there, or water sign aspects, Cancer and Scorpios, where you have to be very careful, because y'all can fall into the belief of fate and sacred synchronicities, no matter how religious y'all are. And if somebody constantly comes in your space, you can believe that it's fate. You can believe that it's love, that you keep seeing this person. And who told her that? But see, this girl has someone above her directing her to do this shit.
Hotel so she could bump into him. Hailey Baldwin went from.
I fear for this girl though. Protect her. I feel like they're going to try to hurt her. Every time I hear her talk and I look at her, I feel afraid for her every time.
Trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Satai, the London, to marry. It is so iconic. Like, everyone's making a joke that it was her 10-year plan. Like, did it.
Dana even shows tweets a now 16-year-old Hailey Baldwin sent to her, where Hailey discusses Justin Bieber.
No more than 5'8", because I'm 5'7.5", and we're literally almost the exact same height.
Bieber's height, and speculates how
in his dreams, he'll probably get there. He'll still grow a good amount.
much more he will grow. Something you would expect a superfan to tweet. Even back in 2013.
I need y'all to stop saying that she was a super fan. That's the trickery. That's the trickery. This is what I want you to understand about these, what y'all call destiny swappers, or these swappers. They appear. Y'all give them these names. They are full of hate, envy, and rage. They're hate. These are haters. Okay? They're haters. They're not fans. They're haters. See, when someone is a fan of somebody, a true fan, you know great things about them. And you know great things that they overcame. When you're a true fan, you support them. You have true love for that artist. That's what the fuck a fan is.
Haley was serious about protecting her man. And
have you ever noticed if you have someone who's a true friend to you and you're hot, they'll fan you? Anyone ever experienced that? Girl, you want some water? Girl, here, let me fan you, girl. Don't pass out. That's a friend.
And would ask if the DMs Dana tweeted from Justin Bieber were real or not, with Dana confirming to her,
no, I'm mocking someone who made a fake DM by just using an account with his pic and cropping it, and everyone believes them. She needs to take it easy. I am very afraid for that girl on that camera. I feel like they should have hit her face.
That she was just
she put herself out there.
Making a joke. Although it's difficult to believe everything you hear on the internet, it's worth mentioning that Hailey Baldwin actually participated in a Justin Bieber fan video orchestrated by Dana. After Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez released a lip sync video to Carly Rae Jepsen's
Damn, what year was this? Look how in love they are with each other. They are in love, okay?
Call Me Maybe, Dana and several other Justin Bieber superfans recreated it, with none other than Hailey Baldwin sending Dana a clip of herself to include in the
Look how she did everybody else having a good old time, bouncing around, and look at her energy.
Fan recreation. At this point in time, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez had broken up and gotten back together.
2000. Okay, this is back in 2013.
Together multiple times, but 2014 would mark the beginning of their longest break yet. And luckily for Hailey, she had become close with Kylie and Kendall Jenner.
Oh, you see how that happened? She said, me and Kylie want to know. You see where this is going?
Longest break yet. And luckily for Hailey, she had become close with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. This is important because Justin was also friends with the Jenner sisters. And because they now shared mutual friends, Hailey's access to Justin had never been easier. She would no longer have to rely on Belieber fan accounts.
They seriously have no idea, not a single clue of any of the real secrets.
To give her intel on his location. Now she could simply ask her friends. This newfound connection.
What you have to understand too about the swapper is that people outside of you, I'm gonna say it again, are going to be telling you, is it really 2 hours? Are going to be telling you the swapper's intentions with your life. Okay? They're always going to tell you the swapper's intentions. Somebody somewhere will expose them. I had an inkling of a feeling to reach out to that woman that she talked so much shit about, that she called a crazy bitch. I had it in me to go back into my fucking TikTok and be like, yo, and say something. But you know what? Something in my spirit felt like I felt like she gonna tell me some shit that she probably was talking about me, something. I'm trying to tell you.
Connection with the Jenner sisters proved valuable, and things were looking up for Hailey.
Go out to dinner and a movie, breakfast. Check out details and pics. 2 had previously dismissed dating rumors. To a dinner and a movie and breakfast. Check out details. So this is around the time 2014. This is around the time he broke up with Selena.
Hailey, after she was spotted getting dinner with Justin, going to a movie, and then going back to his house.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth real quick. Let me just say this. As a chosen one, you have to put a protection around the relationship that you want. If you know that's a relationship that you want, you're gonna have to do some fucking magic. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to put some magic around that relationship and protect the person that you with.
house, where she wouldn't be seen leaving until the following morning. However, with Justin's heart healing from the recent breakup with Selena and New Year's Eve quickly approaching, Hailey had her eyes on the prize and didn't want to risk Selena ruining that for her. It's a little loose, but fans speculate that Selena Gomez's last-minute New Year
Is Kendall Jenner really sabotaging Selena Gomez's reunion with Justin Bieber? Now, how did it turn into Kendall Jenner? Do y'all see how it twisted? How did it turn to Kendall? Kendall Jenner is one of the calmer Kardashians. Kendall is like the most quietest one. Like, she don't bother nobody.
Year's Eve trip to Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid was actually a setup to put
Fucking wild conspiracy theory about Jelena, Hailey Bieber, and the Jenners has resurfaced online. Who is Jelena?
Hailey and Justin together. With Selena out of the country, the chances of Justin and Selena rekindling their relationship at midnight were now zero. Unfortunately for Hailey, Justin would make it clear that he wasn't looking for a new partner, and instead was more focused on having fun. And just like
Let's go.
new partner, and instead
It's true. Justin Bieber and Adrian Lima hooked up in Canada. Yeah.
was more focused on having fun. And just like old times, Hailey would defend her territory. After Halsey was photographed leaving a building with Justin, Hailey would post a video of herself to social media telling her driver to change the radio station after a Halsey song started playing.
Can you change the station? Please.
Okay.
This is when Hailey really started to lose the plot and get progressively more and more bold with her actions. While Justin and Selena were still separated, Justin would do a series of interviews where he praises Selena and describes her as the love of his life, going on to say they were, quote, so in love, nothing else mattered.
We were all about each other. He's still in love with Selena, y'all. I know they were in love. Do you see the way he looked at her? That was supposed to be his wife. They were supposed to have little Selena and Justin Bieber babies together. He was in love. Kendall is the sweetest one. Kendall Kardashian. I watched the Kardashian. I actually like the Kardashians. Kendall is the sweetest Kardashian. She don't be on no. She don't date niggas. Kendall don't. She's divested. She don't date niggas. She stay loyal to her daddy, okay, to her daddy bloodline. Kendall ain't breaking like the rest of them. She like, not dating no nigga. The bloodline skipped with her.
We were all about each other. Clearly feeling jealous about how Justin was speaking of his ex, Hailey began accidentally retweeting tweets
Hailey Baldwin replies to I feel like Justin and Hailey are secretly dating. Huh? Oh, girl, this is way back in the day, Twitter. The RT. Is this before the hashtags? Girl, this taking me way back in Twitter.
that shipped
It ain't even called Twitter no more.
Justin Bieber and herself, as well as tweets from people
Can Hailey and Kendall fight Selena, please? Oh.
wishing that Hailey would fight Selena. This is when Hailey's behavior stops coming across as enthusiastic and starts coming off as obsessive, as over the next couple of years, she would seemingly try and mold herself to
Okay, now we're getting into the cooking show. Lose you to love me. So we must know she must be talking to Justin in this song. They are still in love, y'all. They didn't stop messing with each other. I'm trying to tell you, some work was done between Selena and Justin, bro. I hate to tell y'all that shit. Some work was done. But you know, it don't always have to be candle magic. People's energetic influence can mess up your relationship.
be more like Selena Gomez in hopes of receiving attention from Justin. For example, Hailey has a tendency to copy Selena's outfit.
What we also need to call out is if we got pictures, if we got receipts and pictures, to pay attention to these people.
Fits and poses. Fans have dug up many examples of Hailey posting photos short.
But notice how she's copying her, and Selena's pictures still look better.
In hopes of receiving attention from Justin. For example, Hailey has a
And pay
tendency.
attention to something else with Justin. Justin Bieber has Lyme disease. He has Lyme disease. He's sick.
To copy Selena's outfits and poses. Fans have dug up many examples of Hailey posting photos shortly after Selena, where she's either wearing the same exact outfit or something very similar. The copying allegations even extend to the poses
Oh, look at Selena and her red lip and her lashes.
she makes in the photos, as well as her facial
She can't do it.
expressions. Now, if you're shopping at the same stores or keeping up with the current
That fake friend took a picture of herself. And I was looking at it. I just kept staring at that picture. Like, it's, if anybody ever see me online, there's a picture of me, one of my signature pictures. And there's an energy over all those pictures. I ended up taking the pictures down because I felt like this hate against me on these pictures. I could feel all the hate against me on these pictures. And there's one where I have a black lippy, I have my eyeliner, and I'm just looking regular. And I just look in the camera. I'm just looking in the camera with my regular facial, resting bitch face. And she took a picture of herself the same way. And she still can't do it better than Selena.
fashion meta,
I love this picture of Selena. I will hang this on my wall.
the reality is your
Oh, wow.
outfits are going to overlap with
Is Selena
what
Mexican?
other people are wearing. But all of these outfits were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes posting her in the same exact outfit as soon as 24 hours later. The accessories, the facial expressions, the outfits, they're all the same. But it doesn't just stop with clothes. On June 4th, 2015,
That was in 2015.
Selena Gomez would be spotted with a new tattoo behind her
This right here is the part that got me when she began to explain why she did it. Any bitch that is posting anything about another human being that's a best friend, blah, 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 and they're posting that, something ain't right. Okay? Another human being should not be obsessed with another human being. I understand that people, celebrities hold a different frequency, but another human being shouldn't be in love or is obsessed with another human being like that, right? But this one right, this is the part that got me. Let's go.
ear. This tattoo is just the letter G and is supposedly a tribute to her baby sister Gracie. However, on June 16th, just 12 days later, Hailey Baldwin would be spotted sporting
So she said it was to another woman's baby.
an almost identical G tattoo in the same exact location as Selena's. Hailey would claim that the tattoo is an homage to her pastor's daughter Georgia, but Hailey, seemingly copying Selena while simultaneously rooting on her downfall, will become hard
See how that don't make sense? See how that doesn't make sense? Who does that?
and harder.
Yeah, you could put that. It makes sense for family members to put tattoos of the years that their family members were born, right? We can all be siblings, and we can have a matching tattoo as siblings. All the years we all were born. as siblings, right?
Harder to ignore. In February of 2018, Selena Gomez would check herself into the
Ultra private, clinically proven treatment for lasting.
Privé Swiss psychiatric facility in Connecticut, a facility that offers therapy for individuals needing a retreat from high-profile, always-on lifestyles. And Hailey would allegedly drive past Selena's home with her pastor's wife to make sure Selena was still in therapy.
Oh, bitch. Did y'all catch that? So Selena, see, this is why this needs to happen more. We need to make more documentaries. We need to put more pictures out there and tell our stories. We really do.
In Connecticut, a facility that offers therapy for individuals needing a retreat from high-profile, always-on lifestyles. And Hailey would allegedly drive past Selena's home with her pastor's wife to make sure Selena was still in.
Visit with a friend as Justin Bieber breaks down over Selena. Hailey Baldwin and visited with a friend from her church, her pastor's wife. In fact, the pair took a trip past Selena Gomez's home, while the troubled star has reportedly checked into a psychiatric facility. Justin reportedly stayed with his pastor, most likely praying for Selena's speedy recovery. Bitch, no. See, I know what I be talking about. Somebody put magic on Justin and motherfucking Selena relationship. Somebody put some shit on their relationship.
In therapy. The rest of 2018 is kind of confusing as Justin Bieber.
The world may be going to hell, but at least Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez are still dating. and look, after all that, and pay attention, she was with her, the pastor's wife. Why she got all these people with her? Masking. She's masking. She's masking under, I am a good Christian woman. Out of my good Christian faith, I'm trying to help. Out of my good Christian faith, we're praying for Selena downfall. We hope this bitch die, kill her. See?
Would get back together with Selena Gomez for a couple of months before she finally broke up with him for good, only for Justin to marry Hailey 6 months.
Y'all want to hear something darker? Y'all want to hear something way darker? She wasn't Justin dead too. Them super religious motherfuckers, they hate celebrities. They're very, very jealous and envious of celebrity, fame, beauty. If anybody hates pretty privilege more than anything, it's a religious motherfucker. They are the most hateful of it.
Later, Hailey would later claim in interviews that she and Justin officially started dating in 2016. But if that's the case, why was Justin dating Selena just months before your wedding? Either way, Hailey Baldwin is now Hailey Bieber, and even though she got what she seemingly always wanted, it still wasn't enough.
What year was that? That was 2019. What time? What did
Hailey
that
Baldwin was now Hailey Bieber,
Okay,
and
well,
even
that's
though she
okay.
got what she seemingly always wanted, it still wasn't
I was right. 2019 in October.
enough. Following the release of Selena Gomez's song Lose You to Love Me, Hailey would immediately post a screenshot
Is Selena Mexican?
of her playing Summer Walker's song
Not Gino Aoki.
I'll Kill You. While Hailey would claim the timing was merely a coincidence, many fans interpreted this post as another attack on Selena. To make matters more confusing, in
What she fails to realize is this is what these swappers don't realize. Everybody loves Selena. Literally. This Selena and Selena from the past. Both Selenas are loved. Okay? That's what she fails to realize. Justin Bieber is loved. And everybody loved them together. You have to understand that there are relationships that are karmically destined to be together. I know I don't believe in love and stuff, but there's some people who they are supposed to be together. Okay. You cannot come in between that.
In 2019, Hailey Bieber would debut another tattoo, this time on her ring finger, and featured the letter J. This tattoo is clearly a Justin Bieber tribute. However, fans were quick to notice that it shares a striking resemblance to a ring Justin Bieber bought Selena Gomez all the way back in 2012.
See, you can't fuck with people who are fans. See, if somebody did some bullshit to Lena right now, I'll be able to spot some shit. Be like, wait a minute, Lena did da. See, because I support Lena.
Justin Bieber bought Selena Gomez all the way back in 2012. A couple months later, Hailey even made sure to crash Selena's album release party being held at the restaurant Craig's in West Hollywood, despite not being invited, by making sure to arrive there before it started and staying long enough to overlap with the event, only leaving through a back door once Selena left her party. According to tweets from
I just heard it. That's why I stand on the apparently, but it was a mess.
the evening of the party, once Selena arrived,
Apparently, when Selena arrived at the restaurant, the waitress started playing her songs, which pissed off Hailey and Maeve, who asked them to play Yummy. They started screaming Justin's name. Oh,
the restaurant started playing her music, and that didn't sit right with Hailey. Hailey's stylist, Maeve, asked
what the fuck? Why her stylists look so alike?
her music, and that didn't sit right with Hailey. Hailey's stylist.
Whoa. That's her stylist? That look like her sister or her mom. That's Hailey's stylist? Whoa. Wait a minute. Nah, y'all lying. They related. They look just alike.
Stylist, Maeve, asked
Shit, she probably hates
the
her
waitress to
too.
play the song Yummy by Justin Bieber, and when that request wasn't fulfilled,
Apparently, when Selena arrived at the restaurant, the waiter started playing her songs, which pissed off Hailey and Maeve.
Hailey and her table allegedly started yelling Justin's name. Hailey Bieber would find herself under the microscope yet again following the release
Launches YouTube
of
cooking
her
show.
home cooking show, What's in My Kitchen, as it shares a striking, undeniable resemblance to Selena Gomez's cooking show, Selena Plus Chef, that debuted 2 years before
Selena looks like she's a chef. Selena looked like if she wasn't Selena the singer, she'll be doing this.
Hailey's show. Let's start at the beginning. Selena's show starts with a faux camera HUD overlay to give that raw homemade production quality feel. Hailey's show also starts with a faux camera HUD overlay. Selena points out that the show does in fact take place in her real home.
This is my real home. Everything that we're doing is at home.
Hailey points out that the show is actually recorded in her real home.
Yes, we actually are in my real kitchen, in my real house.
Selena has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
So Nana, what do we call this?
See?
Cheesy tortilla chip casserole.
Hailey has her
Oh, that sounds good.
Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
And Nana, what are we making today?
Selena Plus Chef would go on to have 4 11-episode.
What that bitch say? Boneless chicken. What that bitch say?
Casserole.
Hailey has her Nana introduce the dish they will be cooking.
And Nana, what are we making today?
Bone chicken. And why she sound Russian?
Casserole.
Hailey has her Nana introduce the dish
Hold
they
on,
will
I
be
can't
cooking.
hear her.
And
Y'all
Nana,
heard-
what are we making today?
Selena Plus Chef would go on to have 4 11-episode seasons on HBO Max, as well as a spin-off that's still currently airing titled Selena Plus Restaurant, while Hailey Bieber's What's in My Kitchen would release 5 episodes before being abandoned completely. After
Right, because she couldn't keep up. Because, bitch, you can't cook like that. That happens a lot, too. They will try to copy you, and they can't keep up.
After fans caught on to Hailey practically copying Selena word for word, things got even darker when they dug into Hailey's interviews.
I realized that everybody else seemed to be narrating my life for me.
Yes.
So why don't I put something out that is my side of the story?
I realized that I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth instead of people from the outside being able to tell my story for me.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I don't have to be that 19-year-old body shape anymore because I'm not.
That's the other thing too that I think I'm learning is I'm not 19 anymore. I'm 24 now. I feel like my body has changed the most even this last year.
Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart.
What do you wish more people knew about you?
My heart.
People didn't really know me.
Can I tell y'all something? Selena's watching this stuff, y'all. Selena's watching this. Okay, this is for her too. They both are Aries moon. But the Aries moon is different for Selena because didn't I say she was in her Saturn return or she's hitting the Saturn return time? Because it regressed back into Pisces right now, which would be her ex, right? But this is for Selena. If she's watching this, trust me, this is being passed.
They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart.
For what it's worth, this last Selena Gomez interview where she talks about her heart isn't even easy to find. It comes from the press circuit for the movie Rudderless, and at the time of this recording,
the way, what that say? What's that? The movie?
Gomez interview where she talks about her heart isn't even easy to find. It comes from the press
Rudderless? That looks like a movie.
circuit for the movie.
Marco directional driver. The way back begins with the single chord. Ooh, the universe just be universe, and I love it. The way back begins with the single chord. Her and Justin gonna be back together, y'all. Mark my words. Justin and Selena are gonna be back together.
Rudderless, and at the time of this recording, only has
2,000 views.
800.
Somebody is working with Hailey Bieber. If y'all want to know one thing, somebody's working with that girl. She's not alone in this. This isn't they want Justin Bieber dead, baby. Remember, I had just said it earlier. Didn't I say I felt like Justin Bieber wasn't going to be here no more? And that's why he went to religion, because he wasn't going to be here. Nah, I was right. They trying to kill
70
Justin
views
Bieber.
and is seemingly only hosted on a Portuguese Selena Gomez fan account. If Hailey really did copy Selena's quote, and this is the same source she stole it from, she would have had to have been far down the Selena interview rabbit hole, as this clip was hard to find even knowing what to search for.
There's a Google. I've been using it for years. It's like keywords. Whatever the keyword is, you can find anything with that keyword and it comes to your email. Okay? And then there's something where there's an app for Twitter where you can just type in a keyword and it just all came up. You can just find anything.
It's almost comical how many instances you can find of Hailey Bieber coincidentally doing something Selena Gomez has already done, even extending to the ad campaign for Hailey's beauty company Rhode, sharing a striking resemblance to Selena's beauty company, a company that, when not copying Selena's, is allegedly copying smaller, lesser known.
You see how creative Selena is? See how artsy and creative and colorful and magical she is?
Brands, even down to the descriptions. Hailey's greatest life achievement will be marrying Justin Bieber. And just for a bit, let's give her some credit. Like most girls during the Bieber fever era.
No, she's trying to kill Justin Bieber too. That's why he was like, I'm the one with the Lyme disease. Let me answer the question. You don't have it. Like,
She wanted nothing more than to be with Justin.
no, y'all. No. That's what y'all think it is. She wants Selena dead. She wants Justin dead. Okay? But she has to get close to him to kill him. That's why he has Lyme disease.
And through her relentless ambition, world-class hating, and a meticulously orchestrated plan, Haley spent 9 years building connections with people to put herself around Justin as much as possible. From befriending the Jenner sisters and working with fan accounts to feed her intel on Justin's every move, to booking countless hotel rooms just to bump into him in the elevator, and then traveling to the next hotel to pretend to coincidentally be dining there that evening. Haley set her eyes on the prize, put in the work, and found herself across the altar from Justin Bieber.
I don't even know what to call it because it's so beyond iconic that there needs to be a new word invented for what Hailey Baldwin has done. Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Satai, the London, to marriage. It is so iconic. Like, everyone's making a joke that it was her 10-year plan. Like, did it. We stand Hailey Baldwin. She did that. Do not give up. Like, that's inspirational. You can do anything in life because Hailey Baldwin did that.
What other
I feel for that girl's life.
cases of a pop music stan marrying their idol can you think of? She might be the only one to ever do it, and she at least deserves some credit for that. However, after spending a third of your life fighting another woman for your man, what are you left with?
No, y'all not getting it. This is hate. This is pure hate.
You arrived at the destination, but is it as fun as the journey you took getting there? Perhaps this is why, after 6 years of marriage to Justin, you still see Haley copying and clowning on Selena. Perhaps Haley can't help herself because it's all she's really known. While most people spend ages 13 to 22 discovering who they are and finishing school, Haley spent those formative years indulging herself in a childhood
Somebody working behind the scenes to take Justin Bieber out, y'all.
fantasy. It also has to hurt that after announcing your pregnancy to the world, Selena Gomez, your husband's ex-girlfriend, started trending on Twitter.
Selena Gomez's recent photo went viral after Justin and Hailey Bieber baby announcement. During their teenage years, Selena and her romantic relationship afraid the internet interests of million fans.
And not you, your husband, or your baby. It seems we're not the only ones pondering these questions, as despite the pregnancy announcement, the relationship seems to be on the rocks. Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, has asked people to pray for Justin and Hailey on Instagram, while divorce rumors swirl around the internet.
This is why I don't fuck with that prayer shit, bro. That's what people do. They fucking juju on you.
With some people pointing out that Hailey and Justin,
even from the same place in separate cars since last year until the last time they spotted together on February.
arrive and leave events
He want a baby with Selena. He want a
in
baby with
separate cars, and others speculating that they haven't lived together for some time. All while blind item after blind item alleged depression, substance abuse, and cheating from Justin. Always take blind items with a grain of salt, but something often
maybe going to hell, but at least Justin Bieber Selena go still dating.
alleged is that Justin and Selena's 4-month stint in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey, came as the result of an
The A-list foreign-born singer confessed at a church meeting that he tried to himself years ago after he lost a baby because his current girlfriend, A-list foreign, because his current girlfriend suffered a miscarriage within a few months of getting pregnant. The pair traveled to a foreign country days before the miscarriage. The singer's team got him out of the situation by putting him in a wedding. In the month the baby was due, both had a breakdown. The wife went to rehab, and the singer was seen crying by Paps. I told you They trying to take him down. Remember the woman who told the story about her ex-husband, and she saw how he changed, how he started drinking a lot, and she said all of these things that was happening to him. This is the side effect of magic being put on somebody.
Unexpected pregnancy with Selena, followed by a miscarriage. This could potentially give some added context to why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat and why Justin flipped from Hailey to...
So Selena had the miscarriage. Hold on. Somebody put some shit.
All while blind item after blind item alleged depression, substance abuse, and cheating from Justin. Always take blind items with a grain of salt, but something often alleged is that Justin and Selena's 4-month stint in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey, came as the result.
A1 foreign list singer, that basically Justin Bieber confessed at a church meeting that he tried to off himself several years ago. That will be him and Selena. After he lost the baby because his current girlfriend suffered a miscarriage at a few months of getting pregnant. See, I told you, the pair traveled to a foreign country days before the miscarriage. The singer's team got him out of the situation. I put him in a wedding, and the month the baby was due, both had a breakdown. Oh, shit.
Of an unexpected pregnancy with Selena, followed by a miscarriage. This could potentially give some added context to why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat and why Justin flipped from Hailey to Selena to marrying Hailey all in less than a year. Regardless, one thing is for certain. If Selena goes left, Hailey goes left. If Selena goes right, Hailey goes right. But could Hailey, for the first time in almost a decade, have a new blueprint?
Oh boy. She going after Selena Carpenter? Hold on, y'all.
For years, Hailey Bieber's every move seemed to echo her husband's ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez. From her fashion choices to her poses, fans couldn't help but draw parallels that felt too precise to be coincidence. But now, a new chapter in this mysterious saga is unfolding. With divorce rumors swirling around Hollywood, and Justin's attention seemingly drifting to someone new, Hailey appears to be falling back on familiar tactics to keep him interested. Yet, much like Justin, it seems she's finally letting go of Selena and turning her focus on Sabrina. Following Justin Bieber's return to Instagram, he immediately started following rising pop star Sabrina Carpenter. This wouldn't normally be newsworthy, but with divorce rumors swirling around his and Hailey's relationship, some people interpreted Justin's shifting gaze as evidence of him being checked out of.
Let me see Sabrina Carpenter Zodiac. You gotta be careful. They might try to kill her ass. Oh, she a Taurus. There we go. Another Venetian girl. 1999, baby. She a year the dragon. She went up with her. Should dragons be knowing.
The marriage. For example, while Justin failed to post anything related to Hailey's birthday, he was spotted liking several of Sabrina's photos on Instagram. And after fans started to pay closer attention to both Hailey and Sabrina's profile,
here we go.
It seemed as if Hailey's old habits were resurfacing. For years, Hailey tried her best to mold herself into Justin's ex-girlfriend, Selena Gomez, by wearing the same outfits, saying the same things, and even getting the same tattoos in the same exact locations. However, with Justin finding a new muse, Hailey found a new template. It seems like the era of dressing like Selena is over, and the days of dressing like Sabrina have just begun. The first instance of this mirroring happened less than 4 hours after Justin followed Sabrina on.
Because the conversation of this is coming out and people believe in it, that's why this woman, Cardi B, and these people are being called out.
On Instagram, when Hailey posted a story of herself using a filter that turned her eyes the same bluish green color as Sabrina's. But it wouldn't just stop there. Just like with Selena, Hailey began posting photos to Instagram wearing the same outfits and striking the same poses, sometimes within just 24 hours of Sabrina. She would even start keeping tabs on Sabrina publicly, following her and Justin around at Coachella to make sure nothing happens between them, like she used to do with Selena. And she even attended the Short and Sweet tour with Kendall Jenner, someone who infamously played an important role in Hailey and Justin's relationship by allegedly going to great lengths to push Selena out of the picture so Hailey could have Justin to herself. After
I remember this woman who I was friends with. She stalked this guy, and she was in a relationship with a guy. And so she had this woman go and told her how to dress, told her what to wear, told her what to do, and told her how to get this guy who was on his Instagram. I don't know who he was. She was like, "This is how you get him," and she told her what to do. And I have a feeling that's why I keep telling y'all, Hailey did not work alone. She's not working alone in this, and she has men helping her too. That's another thing I want y'all to understand. She has men helping her do this shit. I'm just sad that Justin Bieber got Lyme disease.
examples of Hailey's copying went viral the first time, one might assume she would hit the brakes, at least until the dust settled. However, it seems as if Hailey can't help herself, as more and more examples of her mirroring have come to light, even routinely leaving the paparazzi confused about which celebrity she is, as her entire style is molded by whoever she feels threatened by that month.
Gigi, who's your new boyfriend after Joe Jonas? Bella?
Hi, Gigi, can we get a picture, please? Gigi, can we get a picture?
Hey, Kendall. This is Kendall.
They Mendoas, they messy as fuck. That bitch don't look nothing like no Gigi Hadid.
You look amazing. It's not Bella.
But why does Hailey continue to imitate other
See, the universe don't tell no lies.
women? And why are some fans accusing her of hiring a Justin Bieber lookalike to act as his body double during pap walks?
I'm sorry, what did she do?
And why are some fans accusing her of hiring
Who is this man? So now we got to start zooming in every time we see Justin. It's gonna be hard too. They even have the same tattoo. The side profile gives
a
it away.
Justin Bieber lookalike to act as his body double during pap walks? For years, fans have debated whether Justin even truly likes Hailey, with some suggesting
Not happy Justin Bieber fans worried that Star looks miserable in wife Hailey's photos from their boat trip. What the fans think is going on between the celebrity couple.
that Hailey has almost trapped him.
Boy, don't get
After
the
all,
fans
she did spend years executing what appears to be a carefully crafted plan to become his wife. And from the outside, it does seem like Hailey is more invested in him
Justin snarb Hailey tribute to him and follow stunning singer on Instagram. Wife shares upset selfie.
than he is in her.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
Oh, this is when a love spell backfires. Oh, you know why he acting like that, y'all? He a Pisces. He came out of his Saturn return. He's in his 30s. And he's thinking about, remember, he's sick too. That'll do it to you. Getting sick will do it to you. And he's sitting back and he's thinking, and psychically, he tapping the fuck in. That's why he being mean to her.
It sucks
His spirit is being mean to her.
that the tour was
You just
postponed.
answered she was asking me. Huh?
Justin funny.
Babe, I can't. Don't touch me right now.
What up, Jay?
Damn, he slammed the door. Don't be laughing. Wait, y'all know how I do when I watch this shit.
What up, Jay?
He slammed the fuck out of that door. He caught that shit. He caught the fuck out of that shit. He said, "Hey, what's up, Joe? Oh.
What up, Jay?
What's up, Jay? Aw, shit. He saw that shit. He laughing.
What's up, Justin? Good morning, Justin.
I just was saying that you were taking all the necessary...
Listen to me, woman.
Let's run through some of the evidence.
Ooh.
Despite failing to post or comment anything on Haley's birthday, Justin certainly didn't forget Madison.
Let me tell you something. These bitches' lives are fucked up. Okay? Let me tell you something that happened to that fake friend. She told her husband there was a so-called bestie in the midst. Okay? That was his friend. They had an open marriage. You know, one of those kind of marriages. And a lot of these bitches only have that kind of marriage to control another bitch. To be in control. And they claim to be bisexual and all this stuff, but it's to control another bitch, right? And so she indicated this woman was defending him because he's sick and all this stuff. And so her other friend said, "You need to watch that bitch," right? Because I don't know what she told her. "You need to watch that bitch." And I was like, well, I kind of did agree with her. I kind of did. The other bestie friend, I did agree with what she was saying. And I was just like, I don't know what the fuck I said. Who knows? I was just trying to be there for a so-called friend. And what happened was she expressed to him, she got to go. She can't take her to the year with her. She cut her off. Even told me she cut her off. She got to go. She can't be. She's causing problems to her marriage, this, that, and the third. And she told him, you know what he told her? You need to get back on your meds. That's what he told that bitch. He said, you need to get back on your meds. Right? And I thought that was just totally disrespectful, but that's their lives. Their lives is full of disrespect, no boundaries. Nobody, the motherfucker they with don't really love them at all. Nobody likes them. Their lives is fucked up. That's why they trying to snatch from everybody, because they so fucked up. Trust me, ain't nothing good about their life. I don't care how much Asian dolls still keep rapping. Her boyfriend, King Von, was murdered publicly. I think she had another boyfriend in Chicago murdered publicly. Okay? Life ain't good for them. She had a new relationship. That nigga look dusty as fuck. She ain't happy. She ain't Rico. And she never will be. And so he comes home. He bought something. She goes, I hear her say in the background, "What the fuck is this?" He said, "I bought it for Brie." You could just hear her quiet. He said, "What's the problem? It was for free. And I saw it and I bought it for her." She told me she had to call me back. So I take it as they got an argument over that shit. Before that, he was buying this other bestie that they shared together. And let me tell you, that bestie was funny. She was funny as hell. She was a metalhead. She was more of a friend for me than anything. You know what I'm saying? And so, and gamer and all that shit. And when I found out that basically she was saying that he was balling out for her. He was buying her all these things all in her face. Ain't nothing ever coming good for these bitches. Don't nothing ever come good for these bitches in their lives when they fuck with us. When they think that they're taking from us, they're never ever taking from us. They never are. When they think they're hurting us, even if they did hurt us, they're never truly, the hurt is never going to win. We move on with it. Because eventually we get more and more wisdom from the pain. And we may break down for a little bit, but we get more and more wisdom from our pain. And we have enough time to sit back with our spirit and our spirit guides and our ancestors and connect with them to get the answers that we need every time. And what's happening with Haley is she's exposed. everybody sees her, right? Because someone said something. That's why we see her now. Because someone said something. Someone pulled out all the receipts of the years. Someone showed that this woman was riding past a woman's mental, well, one was going through something. Selena was going through something horrible and mental. He was too. And this bitch is driving past the motherfucking mental facility to make sure she's still in there. Evil, wicked, demonic motherfucking behavior. Evil, wicked, demonic motherfucking behavior. And so when you sit there and motherfuckers is doing all that, it looks evil. You look fucked up. You a hateful ass bitch. And that's exactly what she is. She ain't no fan of Justin Bieber. She hates him. She wants him dead. She's willing to sit there and take all that shit from him because in the back of her mind, she's smiling because that motherfucker is about to die with Lyme disease. She wants him to die faster. She's only going after Selena because she don't need nobody trying to make him motherfucking happy. Okay? She's doing everything she can to take him out. She wants Selena dead. She wants Justin dead. She wants Sabrina Carpenter dead. That's what this is about. They're evil. They're evil. Because when I think about it, that fake friend was trying to be what that bestie was that her husband had together. I started realizing that, but she can't match what she is. She could never be. And that is the backfiring of it. Somebody put some work on motherfucking
Beers, as he was caught wishing her a happy birthday in her comments section. Justin also didn't make any mention of Hailey on Valentine's Day, deciding instead to post a photo of himself with Flavor Flav.
Girl, not Flavor Flav. I told you Justin Bieber is not racist. Justin Bieber is very universal. He likes people.
And he was also caught liking a photo of Rihanna wearing lingerie while Hailey was still pregnant with their son.
Oh, that's why they had a boy together.
Something bizarre about their relationship is that when he is posting about Hailey, it's a meme making fun of her.
Don't know why this made me laugh. Oh.
Her teeth, leading some to wonder what resentment has been harbored behind the scene.
Because he know what the fuck she did. He a Pisces. He know what the fuck Hailey did. And he's sick. He had enough time to tap in, and unfortunately it took him to have, I don't know what Lyme disease is exactly, or how long what was going on with your life with that, or it's reversible. I don't know. But he's sick. And he waking up, unfortunately. It's like when I got sick, I woke the fuck up.
Another example of this potential resentment comes from a quickly deleted Instagram story by Hailey, where Justin seemingly screams at her after she...
It was an arcade game, baby. I wasn't trying. What the fuck? See how he's getting angry now?
beat him in a basketball arcade game.
My score? Husband's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
Whoa!
Husband's score.
See the competition in her?
Husband's score.
500. What was her score? Hold on.
Story by Hailey, where Justin seemingly screams at her after she beat
Wasn't trying.
him in a basketball
I love
arcade
that
game.
shit.
My score?
What was her score?
Husband's.
I'm sorry, I can't
Comes
catch
from
her
a
score.
quickly deleted Instagram story by Hailey, where Justin seemingly screams at her after she beat him in a basketball arcade game.
My score?
2050.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
However, maybe the most telling moment of their relationship is a viral clip
Running away from Pats while Hailey falls is going viral and we can't stop watching.
of Justin running away from Hailey before jumping on a skateboard, leaving Hailey chasing.
Escape paparazzi by jumping on his skateboard in Times Square, New York City. Haley tried to run after him and ended up slipping on the road. It is evidence he doesn't care, Warner said of the second instant, noticing the lack
And falling after him.
When someone loves you, especially a man, the world can see it. The world can see it. The universe can feel it. Everybody can see that love that man has for you.
Go, Haley, don't fall, don't fall. Oh my God.
No.
This is where we go off the deep end and take everything with a grain of salt, but due to the speculated...
This is the part that got to me. Is Stephen Baldwin asking for prayers for the both of them?
trouble in their marriage, and Justin's aversion to cameras.
Oh yeah, I remember when this happened, when Justin Bieber was like, he's not taking no more pictures.
Some fans allege that Hailey has started hiring a Justin Bieber lookalike so she can be photographed by paparazzi with Justin. The theory first started to spread after Hailey made the cover of W magazine and took part in a lengthy interview focusing on her pregnancy. Accompanying this interview was a maternity photo shoot that Justin is mysteriously absent from. However, there is a man alongside Hailey in these photos who looks a lot like Justin, just without the tattoos. This photo shoot with the bizarre Justin stand-in is what had fans keeping their eye on Justin's future.
Who is this man? You know, so we're gonna start zooming in every time we see Justin. I was wondering what that comment was about.
Appearances with her, keeping him under the microscope to try and find evidence of Hailey using a Justin Bieber lookalike to keep up with appearances. The holy grail for these fans who allege Hailey has used a body double in the past come from a paparazzi encounter with Backgrid, where Hailey and Justin can be seen exiting a steakhouse in New York City. Let's take a moment to hear their argument. First of all, this encounter comes from Backgrid, and while it's pretty common, Backgrid is a for-hire paparazzi service, meaning if Hailey wanted to be photographed with Justin, this was an easy way to make sure photographers would be at the right place at the right time. Secondly, one of the paparazzi in the video can be heard saying off camera that the real Justin doesn't want to accept, so we'll give you the other Justin.
Well, the real Justin doesn't want to accept, so we'll give it to the other Justin.
What? Oh shit, y'all heard that?
The real Justin doesn't want to accept, so we'll give you the other Justin.
Well, the real Justin doesn't want to accept, so we'll give it to the other Justin.
Fans speculate that the other Justin could be professional Justin Bieber impersonator Dylan Desclose.
Justin Bieber impersonator lookalike.
Dylan has devoted his life to looking like Justin, going to great lengths like getting the same tattoos in the same locations to keep up the illusion. Dylan sings, dances, and poses like Justin, even making a career for himself.
You know what's so dark about that? That's what the body snatcher does, right? The destiny swapper does, like, and she's using a doppelganger of her husband. Nobody with their right mind. You think Selena would have ever did this? You think Justin would have ever jumped out and ran or yelled while him and Selena was? He would never treat. Here's the thing: he would never treat Selena this way. Never. He would never talk to Selena that way. If they were mad, I guarantee you we wouldn't even hear about it.
By performing Justin Bieber tribute shows that are popular enough for him to tour around Europe. And while he's convincing, he's not perfect. Let's focus on Justin's neck and ear tattoo. Justin has wings coming from the back.
Yeah, he do.
Back of his neck that stretch upwards towards the letter P in patience that is tattooed under his ear. Dylan has the same tattoos, except his wings aren't as large and they don't extend as close to the P in patience. The patience tattoo also starts higher up behind Dylan's ear than Justin's. It's hard to take the accusation seriously since the video quality is so low, but the wing tattoo on the back of Justin's neck does appear to be smaller than what we've seen in photo shoots. It's hard to take the analysis seriously since the video quality is so low, but it is worth mentioning that Dylan has posted screenshots of DMs he's received from Justin, and Haley herself has left comments on Dylan's TikTok. But it seems as if brands aren't safe from Haley either. For example, Haley's brand Rhode has fallen under scrutiny after fans started connecting the dots between Rhode and popular brand Summer Fridays. Now, just like with Selena and her clothes, if you're following trends, your outfits are going to overlap.
Sometimes you can work with brands within a brand, and that major brand that you're under the umbrella of has a signature look to the brand. But that's not what she said.
But there are tons of examples of Rhode doing something that Summer Fridays has already done. From the poses, the colors, the packaging, even the idea of sending donuts alongside press kits have all been done by Summer Fridays first. Now, it would be an easy excuse to blame this on Rhode's marketing team. However, according to a 2023 Elle interview with Hailey Bieber, Haley specifically states that, quote, "My role in the brand continues to be creative director. So the packaging, the aesthetic, and all the branding are the things that I stay focused on." While on the topic of Rhode, it's worth mentioning that the Better Business Bureau recently threw their hat into the ring and gave the company a rating. The Better Business Bureau, or BBB, uses a point system to score businesses based on a number of things, from trademark infringement to customer satisfaction. The points are then tallied and a letter grade is given to the business. According to The Sun,
hit with the F rating. Smells like Mo and refusing to refund customers.
Hailey Bieber's beauty company, Rhode, allegedly received an F rating from the Better Business Bureau.
They can't keep up. See, you know how tired that fake friend would get? You know how exhausted she would be? The crap food that she ate. They can't keep up. Even if that's the thing about them, right? If people just tell your story of the things you remember about yourself, everything, the times you was on your grind, and then the times you felt tired and you didn't want to do nothing no more, you didn't do nothing no more. I'm trying to tell you, they will zap your energy. They would try to zap it and use you and copy you, but they can't keep up. This is what gets them in trouble. This is where they can't prove what they've been doing. They can't keep up.
The lowest possible score, equivalent to 59.99 points or lower. The Sun alleges the low ranking is due to complaints from customers complaining that their Rhode lip gloss, Rhode's premier product, smell like mold.
It stinks. Oh, I thought you could say it smells really nice. No, Zoe. It smells like bad breath.
They just smell rotten. They smell like they've gone bad. It smells like mildew. It smells like mold.
I can't imagine this is even 6 months old and it smells like soiled laundry.
According to The Sun, customers who received the...
And let me tell you, these motherfuckers are so evil. She probably purposely had her brand be like that. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is why we got to call these motherfuckers out. They be doing a lot of shit on purpose, man. We gotta call this shit out.
The foul-smelling lip gloss were unable to get a response from Rhode, saying, quote, "I immediately emailed Rhode because my lip glosses all smelled like mold. They did not answer me. I sent over 10 emails. Then I moved over to Instagram and they answered me twice asking me to send pictures. And once I answered them, they did not answer back. It's been almost a month with no answers. I spent over $230. Complaints of faulty products, or not receiving products at all, are abundant when reading reviews of Rhode, with some reviews even saying that they were aware that so many people were having issues with their products, but decided to roll the dice anyway, only to be ghosted after contacting customer support. One person who wasn't ghosted by customer support was refused a refund, claiming they are unable to issue a refund or replacement of an order past 30 days from when the order is delivered. However, it took Rhode 2 months to reply to the complaint. Ironically, the knockoff version of the product has great reviews, even specifically mentioning that they smell great. As entertaining as speculation can be, the truth is often simpler than the theory. In this case, it's likely safer to assume that Hailey's tendency to mirror others stems from low self-esteem rather than something more calculated or malicious. From a very young age, Justin was thrust into the Hollywood machine, building a party boy reputation almost immediately. Since the release of his breakout hit Baby 14 years
That's my shit.
ago, we've heard countless stories of hookups, drug use, alcoholism, and alleged cheating. Now, as his age is starting to get serious, it's easy to imagine Justin grappling with the decision between settling down or clinging to the party boy lifestyle of a young rich pop star, one that's been his reality.
That's not it, because if he was with Selena, he'll be very faithful to her. That's not it.
Since he was just 16. While Justin may fear losing that lifestyle, Hailey fears losing Justin, and she seems uncertain if he'll truly choose her over his old habits. This has likely created a bizarre push and pull dynamic in their relationship, where Hailey's effort to draw him closer by trying to emulate the women she believes he prefers may actually be having the opposite effect, driving him further away.
I hear you, host, documentary host. Let me tell you something. That's not it. Hailey Bieber is a hateful, envious, jealous bitch. Okay? And I dealt with one in that thinks that I do not, that she ain't shit. Okay? She ain't shit. It was an older woman. And I'm like, fuck her, bitch. You got back pain. You can't walk. You got surgery. You can't barely drive. You ain't shit. Okay? And I told my mom, I said, that bitch so lucky I held my tongue in that motherfucking car that day, because I would have gave that bitch my motherfucking, I would have made that bitch fall over and die behind that motherfucking wheel if I would have said what I had to say to her. She lucky. And when I tell you, and she's a so-called Christian woman who's mad at God for killing her husband. Okay? The thing is, these motherfuckers are wicked. Okay? Wicked. This is my mother's so-called mother-in-law. My mother do nails. This bitch doing nails. My mother doing hair, this bitch down the road doing fucking hair. She always has something to say about why my mother hair was always in a ponytail. My mother gorgeous. She wear her hair the fuck she want to wear. That bitch, her hair was all the way down to her back. Just because your uncle molested you and you cut your hair off, your beautiful long hair that you had off, don't be mad at a bitch with long hair like my mama. You see? And that's the problem with these bitches. They can't get over their own traumas and pain, and so they project everything onto everybody else to see if you got molested by your uncle, but you still singing and dancing and cartwheeling and building your business. Despite that shit happening, she hates you for it. She resents you for it. These bitches are evil. But Hailey Bieber is the worst kind of evil bitch. Hailey Bieber is the evil bitch that I cross paths with. I'm like, bitch, you got a Maserati. You live in a mini mansion. Why are you so angry at me? Why are you so jealous? Why do you have such a problem with me? She's the worst kind of She's the worst kind of one. Remember, I told you a lot of these motherfuckers is adopted out here. Don't be fooled. Because that lady that's her stylist, didn't that look like that was her mom or sister or something? That shit was kind of freaky looking at that shit. Her stylist. This is the worst kind of evil bitch because you sit there as a chosen one, minding your business. You're like, this bitch got her fur coat. She hang around celebrities. Bitch got a nice ass car. And you don't want to believe that a bitch like this hates you. No, this bitch hates you. This bitch hates you. She ain't got that oomph. She ain't got that creative spunk. She don't got that Model S thing about her where she can just hold something like Selena and it just looks beautiful. She just has style and grace. She ain't sitting down reading books and studying about herself, self-help books or anything like that. That's not the light. She don't know nothing about that. I told you these bitches are slow, and I stand on that. She don't love Justin. You think she loved Justin? No, she wants to see Justin fall. Okay? She don't want nothing to love Justin. Sabrina Carpenter represents somebody who would actually love Justin and make him happy. She don't want him happy. She knew, look, baby, I scored higher than you. Screaming at her. I wasn't fucking trying. Baby, I wasn't trying. Because that's what you like, bitch. You want Justin Bieber to look unhinged and fucked up and on drugs and crazy. You don't picked fights and did shit to him in that fucking Jeep. He runs out that motherfucker trying to skateboard out and using other people so much when he talking. You know how he feel. You his wife. You sitting here trying to speak for him about Lyme disease, and so now he disrespecting you, and you doing it to try to make him look bad. You an evil bitch. You an evil bitch, Haley. And you jealous. And you envious. Because you don't want nobody in the celebrity world to be happy. You hate them. Right? That's why you always bringing up your church and all this shit, because you hate them. And even though that Baldwin guy is your daddy, he probably hate him too. And that's the oddness of human nature and human beings. You like, well, if you're a celebrity, are you a celebrity? You hate celebrities. You don't know what that person's experience has been like as a celebrity. You don't know what that person's experience has been like in the life of that. To be like, to understand why they hate it so much.
On Haley's birthday, Justin certainly didn't forget Madison Beers, as he was caught wishing her a happy birthday in her comment section. Justin also didn't make any mention of Haley on Valentine's Day, deciding instead to post a photo of himself with Flavor Flav. And
all right, we're not getting back into that. Let me just look up Justin Bieber. And we're going to look up this Stephen Baldwin guy too. On Toxic Thoughts. Selena got married. Maybe that's why he's hurt. That's my shit, baby. Selena got married? What? Justin Bieber, what? Healing. Justin Bieber mom shares prayer of healing for him. Oh, shit. There we have it. There we have it. Okay, wait. She got married.
Yeah, Meryl missed out, but
be engaged at the same time as your other friend.
Is that who I think that is?
Very grateful. Hopeful and joyful.
I don't think Selena in love with him. I don't think Selena's in love with him, y'all.
I'm very grateful.
As for the fashion, our source says the bride.
No. I don't think she in love with him, y'all. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. We're going to get to the... Wait, y'all. What happened to Justin? This is 10 hours ago. What a day. What a day. Cardi screaming.
Justin Bieber is getting into a good mindset. The Never Say Never singer shared several pages from the self-help book, Bad Thoughts, A Preacher and a Shriek's Guide to Reclaiming Your Mind and Soul, with his millions of followers on social media. In a post on Instagram September 29th, the 31-year-old highlighted a passage from the text on toxic thoughts. The final slide of the carousel featured a quote from psychologist William James, which reads, quote, "Man can alter his life by altering his thinking." And digestible. Justin appears to be focused on self-improvement ahead of his headlining performance at Coachella 2026. He recently visited the site of the annual music festival in Indio, California, donning a shirt reading "Pray for Me" alongside his son, Baby Jack Blues, and wife Hailey Bieber.
You know why he's saying pray for me? They did something to Justin. He need to pray for himself. He need to take it to the altar, baby.
And his mother, Patty Millett, quickly answered the call by posting a prayer dedicated to her son on Instagram, September 20th.
Where's mommy pretty?
Second, it reads in part, quote, "I declare freedom, strength, clarity, and healing over you, Justin."
Oh, when your mama pray for you, that's a different kind of prayer.
The 50-year-old also shared her wish for her son to tune out the critics in preparation for his onstage comeback. She continues, quote, "Silence every voice that doesn't come from you, and let his life be a bold witness
His mom is
of
gorgeous.
your power, love, and healing."
Bieber shows strain after sparking fight with wife. Huh? Shirtless Justin Bieber shows strain after. When did this happen? Can y'all tell me when this happened? Nah, she tried to kill him, y'all. She trying to kill him, y'all. Oh man. Bieber's crashing out. No. Somebody did something. And Selena, that marriage not gonna last. Red lipstick, a non-Selena Gomez after her wedding month. Oh. Shut up, Candace. This is 11 days ago.
Justin Bieber, through the song called "I Do," sent his last message to Selena Gomez in the month of her wedding, mentioning red lipstick in the final verse. That's the theory we're diving into today? Guys, you have no idea how many coincidences we're about to reveal. First, Justin and Selena use the same sweet nickname in different songs. Is that just cuteness or some secret connection? Then comes the mystery of the cherry emoji, the red outfit, and the song "I Do," all on the same day. Coincidence or a hidden message for Selena? And it doesn't stop there. Justin released the track All the Way, and right after, Selena made a post that seemed like a direct response. Another coincidence or a perfectly aimed hint? There's also the drama with Hailey, who shared songs full of subtle jabs about respect in relationships. Was she throwing shade at her husband? Not to mention the post since day one, as if to prove she had always been in Selena's place. But even in that song, fans think Justin left clues about the past. And to top it all off, Hailey repeated Selena's words and even let a video of the two of them side by side at Sephora, reigniting the whole rivalry. So get ready, because the most jaw-dropping coincidence is coming up near the end of this video. Another piece of proof that Justin, Selena, and Hailey are still caught in an endless soap opera. So let's get started. Guys, you won't believe this. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez keep connecting through music, even so many years after.
Didn't I fucking tell y'all they still in love? They gonna be together. The heart wants what the heart wants. The heart wants what the fuck it wants. I'm about to start another show.